HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
About Meow with Scotty Scheffler, Victor Hovland teeing off, and old Hov's right down the middle there. First time in, I want to say since 2018 that it's been continued to the next day. Sudden death playoff. It was rainy and crummy there yesterday.
Just crummy.
Just crummy, but also because it's in the area, you've got a lot of Norwegian fans over here for the World Cup, and they made it out. What are you looking at?
Is Scheffler wearing the same thing?
It does kind of.
You have to wear your Sunday outfit.
You have
Maybe
to.
Maybe only had 4 outfits.
Have to wear it from yesterday. You gotta.
I didn't see Hovland tee off.
Hopefully, he didn't have to do what Mason did and hang all his clothes up in his Airbnb. Or actually, well, I'm not sure. I know I thought he lived in Texas. I know he's from Texas. Scheffler is. So I don't know if he just went home or to one of his homes.
Oh, no, he hit a blue line.
Hit a blue line that turned into a green line, and, they are both on the fairway right now. I always like it when guys tee off and they hit it like 390,000 yards.
And they're like 6 feet from each other.
Yeah, their balls are
I like that you guys are watching it on a phone when you have 2 TVs in there.
Well, welcome to our studios, pal, where
I think you have the remote.
I do have your remote.
I am plugged in across the way again because
you still don't have your dongle.
Matt George took my dongle, and by the way,
return of the Matt.
I had a replacement dongle that is also gone after the weekend, so that's cool. And then yes, we have not one but 2 TVs. You can't see these on the cameras, but we have 2 TVs on the right, and for years now, at least a year, right? There's one remote for the TVs in there, TVs in here.
You think I can get it from in here? What's the channel?
No chance.
It's Golf Channel.
722.
2 TVs, and we don't have.
No.
We don't have a. We don't. Have, we can't. We can't change them. You can come in here if you want.
Didn't work.
Feel free to come on.
I'm stuck in here.
Are you stuck in there? What are you stuck in there for?
I don't know. They put a lock on the door when the show starts.
Oh.
You want me to get it? Am I allowed? Do I have permission?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
May I excuse myself?
Yeah, please, by all means. Let's get this on the main TV. Good morning, everyone. On a look at that little Sports Illustrated front cover. That is not what I remember the greatest show on court being. That is not Jason Williams. Fun, exciting weekend, hopefully for everyone. Hope all of you had a great weekend as well. I went down to the old, there it is. I went down to the ye old farm, new farm 2.0, farm squared, and we farmed around. And
what the farm?
There's goats, and there's soon to be chickens. There is now Willie the Ram. I pushed for Sam the Ram. I
Come on.
I did. I pushed for Sam.
Willie?
Willie, as in Willie.
It wasn't Willie Collie Ram?
They're into, well, I think we can do that.
Okay.
It was between Willie and Conway. They want to name it after.
That's what it was. Willie Conway.
Yeah, Willie Conway Ram. I think that's what they decided on. But apparently can't name it Sam the Ram. I can't remember why. Maybe like an old dog was named Sam or something. They didn't want to read. They don't recycle names. As a matter of fact, Gus, our dog, is a recycled name from their old dog named Gus, who was the son of Bullet the dog. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was all fun. And then Saturday, this is such a country thing to do, and I love it. Saturday. So the idea is we're all going to pile in, and her grandson is, well, long story, but she, the matriarch, and her daughter's son live there. And her other son, not to be on a downer, but he passed in a car accident, about a decade ago. So his son of the same name, who is now 10 and just, my goodness, getting so much older, and it's crazy. So he spent the weekend with us down there, which is always amazing. And to see the genetics roll through, because I knew her son very well, watched him grow up into a young man before he was taken from us way too soon. And to see his 10-year-old son now, just who never really was exposed to his dad much. You know, he's much too young, but to see the mannerisms and the humor and the way he is just come through genetically, not through it really is. It's nothing short of miraculous. It's really that was my favorite part of the weekend. So I get down there and I immediately start cooking, man. We're going to do a picnic style lunch/dinner. Going to head out to in Valley Springs. They were having a fireworks, big fireworks show they do every year. Do it a little bit early, obviously. And it's one of those things. They do the same. I think they do the same thing in Ripon, but watch that one my whole life where it's really cool. Like the community spends all year raising money for it. And then they just put on, rivals, like the one in Ripon rivals Cal Expo. They're not screwing around, man. I'd never seen the Valley Springs one though. So the way that's all set up is everybody just kind of pulls to the side of the road along the 2-lane highway, a couple turnouts here and there, whatever. But it's our first time. We don't know where all the spots are. We wanted to get there a little bit early. So I start cooking, man. Friday night, I get there. I am frying chicken.
Chicken breast.
Frying it. I went to Costco on the way there, and I did wings. So legs and drums and flats, regular big old drumsticks, and thighs, right? So I didn't have time to do what I usually do, which is, let it sit in buttermilk marinade for like a day and blah, blah, blah. But, you get a dredging station going, you get the whole thing going. Next thing you know, I brought, I think, all the chicken. Like, it was ridiculous the amount of chicken I had committed to frying. And like halfway through, I'm just like, Jesus. So fried chicken. Wow, those guys are really good at golf, aren't they?
Yeah.
Both Scheffler and Hovland are
also within about 6 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Scheffler's closer, though.
Like both of them, and either of those shots, we'd be like, oh my God, that's like one of the greatest shots of my life. And that's just hole one for them. So macaroni salad, deviled eggs. I made a little cucumber salad just because I saw 2 cucumbers there that needed to be made.
Salad.
Yeah, saladed. We got some cookies I got from Costco, big old cookie thing.
Good choice.
Anyway, so we got it all. And I made a, those like 10 disposable little square banquet pans you can get for like Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So I made one of those, about a 50-pound mac and cheese in there. So we got all kinds of macaroni salad and mac and cheese. Yep, because
duplicates.
That's what was requested. So we get in her big red pickup truck.
Of course, you're on the farm.
We're on the farm, dude. And we put everything in the back. We got maybe a little pop-up tent just in case. Some chairs, some sleeping bags. It's a A little chilly out there over the weekend in a good way. I'm cold. So I'm driving the truck, and I'll never forget because the daughter, who I've known also pretty much my whole life, she goes, "Hey, you and your city cars, sure you know how to drive a truck?" And I'm like, "Psh, please, little darling.
I'm a man.
My first car was a truck, 1979 Datsun pickup, manual shift, and had to tie the little wires together to get the headlights to turn on."
I thought you were stealing it.
No, that's how I acquired it. Well, yeah. So we discover very quickly when we finally get there, it's about 40 minutes away, that, well, everybody's getting out there early. So we get out there, and we make a couple of passes along the lake, all right? Along the, let's just call it the western side of the lake.
Sure.
We make a couple of passes and see that, look, most of the great spots are filled, and you want to have a view of the lake. Now, we didn't know which part of the lake the fireworks were going over, but we assumed there's a little kind of circular inlet, and it looked like there was some stuff going on. So we end up parking and getting a good view. Now, this is a very tight fit. This is a very large, country-style truck. This ain't no sipping truck. This is a truckity truck. So imagine you're on the side of a 2-lane highway, and you pull over, and then there's, like a little bit of, not a huge drop-off, but a drop-off into the little fields in front of us, right? Well, I pull in, and then shortly, I'm trying to get straight, completely straight. The truck, yes, hello. And I realize that I'm slipping. The wheel's slipping a little bit on the left side.
City boy.
I put it in a 4x, right? 4x. And I make the cardinal mistake. I hit the gas, try to pull forward. Left wheel is just digging a hole. Try to throw it in reverse a little bit. I am in. The left rear wheel, the wheel that is facing the traffic, the driving people, the road. Whatever.
You're shooting rocks at people.
Shooting rocks, baby. So that sucked. And then it was like, well, what are we going to do? Oh, Hovland drops the putt.
He thought he missed it.
I thought he missed it wide right, too. Hovland drops the putt, the tougher putt. And now the pressure is on world number 1, Scottie Scheffler.
It's only one playoff?
It's sudden death.
Okay.
Yeah. So Scheffler
has to die.
This is it. Yeah, exactly. This is it. And if he misses,
he's dead.
He's dead. He just drops dead, right? They execute him in Texas.
That is sudden.
I got to start watching golf. I
didn't
know that's how that works.
You didn't know.
You thought it was all just polos.
Yeah.
And in Texas, they probably shoot him.
You know why? Because he needed shooting.
Yeah.
So, anyways, as we'll pause here for a second while
the guy's about to get shot.
Oh, I keep saying Texas. It's in Connecticut. Never mind.
Oh, well, then they slap
different
him with dollar bills.
Yeah. Connecticut, they're going to try him for being a witch. That's what they do.
Burned
out
at
there.
the stake.
Yeah, exactly. Ribeye, New York. Don't know what kind of steak they're going to use.
Petite filet.
Let's see if we can do this. As Scheffler hears something in the crowd, backs off. He goes back through his routine, Jason, as he remarks the ball and backs off to double check his read as Victor Hovland moves on.
Their shot clock?
As a matter of fact, shot clock turned off.
They reset it.
In this case, is the hot pink poloed world number
Same
1.
shirt as yesterday.
Kind of smelly.
Yeah.
Pulls up for about a 6-foot putt to send it to the second.
Or he dies.
Sudden death hole. Or he dies. Scheffler, world number 1, to push. And he misses wide left. And Victor Hovland doing everything he can to look upset for his friend and colleague, but on the inside, the Norwegian is absolutely to the moon as the world number 1 Scottie Scheffler. Just, let's be honest, Jason, reminds me of me at Hagen Oaks about 3 weeks ago. Just pulls it completely left on the easier putt of the two.
Could you imagine, hey, I'm going to go to the thing today, And you get there now, you're like, wait, it's already over?
It's already over. That's it. Yeah. And the Norwegians are going wild.
All 6 of them.
All 6 of them. The total purse for this event, $20 million. So you got to kind of wonder.
What's second place?
I'm trying to, they haven't posted yet.
That was a costly putt.
We're going to have to start a conversation.
About?
Golf money?
I just don't think Scotty has that killer instinct.
Yeah.
I mean, he does.
Killer or be killed.
He's a U.S. Open away from a career major.
Well, he can't win
He
that.
can't do it anymore.
Huh? He can't, win the...
He didn't
He's
win the
dead
US Open.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great point. And how will we remember that?
That's the classic. That's golf, too, in a perfect way. Like, his lipped out of the left edge. Hovland's went in on the right edge.
Yeah.
But even the way it started, Scheffler put so much pressure on him with the better shot. And then Hovland comes in there and makes the putt first.
Well, if you'd like to know what the difference is,
Yeah, I would.
that 6-foot putt is a difference of $1.5 million.
Actually, I thought it'd be more.
$3.6 million for first, $2.1 for second. Right?
But after taxes, it's like, not much.
Yeah.
Well, that's over.
Well, hey,
And that's our
it.
show for today.
And that is it, actually. I want to see something here. Let me get down here. Is there a page 2? Trying to find a name here, man. Because the reality of the situation is the difference, that $1.5 million, is probably pretty close to somebody's career earnings that we may have heard of from back in the 30s. By the way, career money leaders. Tiger Woods still with a $4 million. Wow, we're not even talking about this. Tiger Woods is still number 1 at $121 million, followed by Rory McIlroy at $116 and Scheffler at $112.
Well, Scheffler's closing in.
Scheffler's closing in. Rory's probably going to pass it this year.
Well, but wait, Scheffler just got 2.1?
2.1, so now he's
Did
up
he
to...
catch Rory?
No, at 114, even 115. He's still about $1 million plus behind Rory. Interesting, though. Tiger Woods, where's the sports world on this? Tiger Woods is we're about to have an all-time new money leader in the PGA.
Yeah, why aren't we talking about it?
How about that?
Today.
Are they going to do it like movies, though, where it's like adjusted for inflation?
Yeah, they got to do it, right?
I feel like they got to do it. Anyway, so we're stuck.
Oh, yeah.
We're stuck. We know we're stuck. And so it's like, what are we going to do? We're going to freak out? No. Let's enjoy the fireworks.
Okay.
And then we'll call AAA, USAA is mine. We'll get it, pulled out. And I tell the girls, I say, hey, you know what? I got roadside service. Let's watch the fireworks. And while everyone's leaving, we'll call. I'll call my little thingy-dingy service, and we'll get pulled out.
Hello.
Well, what I don't tell them, because I find this out very quickly, is 2 things. Number 1, apparently, and not apparently, I mean, that's pretty no-brainer, I should have known, not covered on cars that I don't drive. So I'm thinking, okay, it's going to cost me a little bit of money, but whatever, fine. Secondly, none of us have any service. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, God, okay. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, all right, well, this thing's going to end. It's going to be pitch dark. We're on a 2-lane highway. Everyone's going to get out of there. How the hell? I mean, it's me, 2 women, and a little kid. How are we getting out of here? And how are we? So, anyways, it's about a half hour till dark. Finally, this like really nice gentleman in a truck with his family pulls, kind of slows down to the side. He goes, hey, you look stuck there. Yeah, he goes, you want me to? And we had 2 cars in front of us. He goes, well, I can't get in front of you now, but I got a winch. I'm just going to park up there to watch. And then how about afterwards, come back and we'll winch you out. I'm like, oh, my God, that's, people are just amazing sometimes.
How much for a winch?
How much for a winch? And then right as he was talking to us and finishing up, a park ranger pulls up behind him and goes, sir, you can't be blocking the road. Please move along.
What was the last part?
It was like her little, like her
sign off.
CB. So, fine. Now I know. I feel better.
Winch.
Yeah, right, wench. So now I know I feel good that we're going to get winched out. So that's I'm not stressing about it. That would have bothered me the whole time. So we're good. as long as the person's true to their word. Because that was in the back of my head too. Like,
You offer him some chicken?
what if I absolutely did offer all of them? So we got plenty of food. Oh, we brought our own, thanks. And I'm thinking, like, as they pull, I saw where they parked, but I was also like, what a funny bit that would be if they said that and then they just left. Oh, yeah. We're just, like, waiting for them. Like, are they here yet? Part of me is thinking, well, if they don't show up, we're just going to camp. So, anyways, we have a nice little picnicky meal. We wait till dark, and then all of a sudden, the music starts. And we know the fireworks are coming. And, man, they did not disappoint. I took a video, Jason, of just so you could see our view of the fireworks. And I got to tell you, you may notice to the left, you see that white dot? That's the moon. And you can hear the fireworks, right? Yeah. Well, we picked the wrong spot on the lake because the place we had a gorgeous view of, no fireworks. It was on the opposite side of the lake, right behind this massive oak tree that was to our right, blocking the other side of the lake. So what we did see were beautiful, gorgeous red, white, blue, purple, all kinds of color fireworks in between some branches and leaves.
Perfect.
It sounded amazing.
Yeah, nothing like fireworks on June 27th.
Nothing. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
So we went to we heard some fireworks. It was pretty cool. We ate some food. And then a shout out to, I don't know what I can do with this because I'm sure there's laws. But shout out to, I asked the gentleman's name and shook his hand. His name is Josh. And he was in a white truck. I even wrote down his license plate. I don't know why. I wanted to see if I want to send him something nice. Like I want to send him a thank you. That was just a really nice thing. But then as I was writing down his license plate, I'm like, I don't think I can just go online and find his address. That's kind of creepy. So, hey, to all you Joshes out there.
Yeah.
If you're the one that was in the white truck around Valley Springs,
You're a good wench.
you are.
You're a good wench, Charlie Brown.
You're a good egg. I don't know what that means. You're good at. You get what I'm saying. So we got back home, and that was it.
You made it.
America. It did occur to me, though, because it's the 250th anniversary.
Yeah.
This is the biggest American anniversary of our lives that we're ever going to see again. Like, we had 200, but we were too young for it.
Isn't every year the biggest one?
No, because this is 250.
Okay.
We'll probably be around, hopefully, for 275, but 275 isn't 250, just like 250 isn't 200 or 300.
Do you remember 225?
No.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
No. This is it. Enjoy it. It's
251 might be cool.
Huh?
Might be cool.
Why?
Because it's
fine.
bigger.
It's one year more.
One year more?
Older.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that like Hallie's Hallie? I think it's Hallie. I think. Why do I want to say they pronounce it Hallie?
That's Barry.
The next Halley's Comet is like in 74. It came around in 86. I don't think we're going to make it to. We'd have to be about 90-ish, 80, 90 to get there.
Let me start my stretching.
Is that like the best comet?
Getting ready for the comet?
Yeah.
No, just keeping myself limber. Lotion is lotion.
I thought you were going to catch the comet.
We need more comets.
Do we?
Well, I'm just saying, and Mount Comet more. Obviously, Halley's Comet's number one. But what about, Houston's Comet?
The Houston Comets. The
Oh,
WNBA
yeah,
team,
yeah.
four-time
That's
champs.
right. Don't they not exist anymore? Or do
Yeah.
they? Yeah, isn't that weird?
Also, Comet Down.
Comet, the powder that cleans your sink.
Yeah.
That comes in the green cylinder.
Yeah.
Oh, Boy George. Comet Chameleon.
I like it.
Yeah. Comet. Wasn't there an athlete named Phil the Comet Goldstein or something? That's not the name, but
yes.
That's not what the name
Played
was. Playing rugby. All right. Well, look, we got a big show for you. It's Meet the Kings Monday.
Are they coming in here?
One of them will sort of be in here later, not physically in here. But Darius Acuff, by the way, in the back of my head, I think it's Whitey and Alan's fault. I had these I don't know why, but I was trying to do.
Acuff?
Yeah, right? Like, I'll ask you a question that occurred to me over the weekend.
Yeah.
Is this the dawning of the age of Darius?
That could be a Whitey song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think a lot of, like, there's a lot more than you would think if you really put time to it that rhymes with Darius or Acuff.
Name a few.
Darius, hilarious, Aquarius, hey, don't go and bury us. Like, there's a lot of different ways you can do stuff.
And Acuff?
Acuff, tough, rough, stuff, buff.
Enough.
Muff. Scruff. Puff. Bluff. Like, there's a lot to work with on Darius Acuff. Or you could, like I did last week, like, you know the song Eleanor Rigby, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, Darius Acuff, he was a king, and he came here and shot all the shots, and it was awesome, then we won a title. Like, off the top of my head, right? Like, a lot of stuff you can do.
It's gold.
Darius Acuff, what if that was really the pronunciation?
Yeah.
Darius Acuff is set
Darius.
to join Darius Acuff.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, guys, people have been mispronouncing my name my whole life.
For years. Let's get it right in Sacramento.
It's
Game of Thrones character is what that is.
Exactly. It's
Darius
actually
Acuff.
It's pronounced Darius Acuff
Jr.
He will be joining Whitey and Allen via, I believe, on video, live from the probably practice facility, I'm guessing, or something.
That's big.
Somewhere, I think, around 2:30.
Oh, great.
And now I know you're already like, but what about Scott Perry? Well, hey, I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
He will join us tomorrow.
Us,
you and I.
Oh. Should we dress up?
You know what? We should. We'll talk about that. Would actually. How funny would that be? We just show up.
What are you guys doing?
First, I thought the tuxedos were funny. Is that ketchup?
Oh, yeah. Ketchup. That's right.
So, anyways, he'll join us tomorrow. So we got all your coverage for you. Plus the press conference today, which I believe Matt and Kayla will carry live.
I'm sure they will.
I don't want to speak for them, but I imagine they will.
will.
And they are here. And by that, I mean, of course, Matt and Kayla. But I also mean the newest Kings.
Here they are.
We'll talk about that and what we're looking for coming up right after this.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Today, we tip our wrench to Rock Auto customer Dylan.
I actually used to manage a parts department for a car dealership, and we would get stuff from Rock Auto if I couldn't get it from my dealership suppliers. You pick the year, you go through all the drop-down menus, and it just makes it really easy to navigate and see what you want. Like a wheel bearing, for instance, for a Corvair that I have. Rock Auto's catalog made it really easy to find that specific one that I was looking for.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto. Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
That's the sound of savings happening right now at Elk Grove Honda. You remember, right? Elk Grove Hondas are still cheap. And right now you'll find a good deal more on new Honda gas and hybrid Accords, Civics, CRVs, and more fuel-efficient Elk Grove Hondas. Every sale is done right here, under the flag in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. Come see why generations of families return again and again to Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, because Elk Grove Hondas are cheap.
My buddy dies, I show up to the funeral, open casket. We're still doing that? I've never understood open casket. I don't get it. It's like, you told me he was dead. I believed you.
From the Monday Morning Podcast, his hit film Old Dads, and his latest Grammy-nominated special on Hulu, comedian Bill Burr, coming to the venue at Thunder Valley, Saturday, July 25th, with all new material. Get tickets at ThunderValleyResort.com. Don't miss Bill Burr.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Got a quick glimpse over the weekend of one of my favorite bands growing up, Guns N' Roses. They're out there touring.
Okay.
There is a very famous song by them off their album Appetite for Destruction called Paradise City.
Heard of it.
You're all familiar with it.
Yeah. Jam. Banger.
We were having a conversation last week, and it was getting kind of morbid. We were talking about how bands and singers that maybe go a little too long.
Yeah.
You know. And,
Is this one?
I love Guns N' Roses. I do. One of my favorite bands of all time. Maybe. I'll let you be the judge. I'll just play a little clip. Here's Axl Rose singing Paradise City here. All right. Slash sounds great. All right, here we go, Axl. Come on. What?
I don't know if that's him going too long or if that's just a bad performance. Maybe try again tomorrow.
I've seen a few.
Oh, they've been all like that? You know who's immortal is Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger, just, I think that's the thing, though, is that there's a real reason behind it. So, like, most, not all, but if you listen to the Rolling Stones, most of it is very mid-key. He's not a screamer. He's not a wailer. Axl Rose used to hit these ridiculous notes. John Bon Jovi, who basically sings everything now like, everything it sounds like he's a baritone now if he can even sing. Steven Tyler's probably one of the few exceptions, and even he had vocal issues of a guy that can. But if you have like Mick, I think Mick can sing till he dies. Like just because those notes. I think he will. I wouldn't say Axl is in. Who's our guy from Motley Crue? Vince Neil territory. None of them are. They're not in Frankie Valli, poor Frankie territory.
Okay, I saw one like that this weekend.
Did you?
Do you know who it is?
No, I
Did
don't.
You see it?
No,
it somehow came on my timeline.
Oh, will I recognize it from this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it.
Okay.
Because I won't even say anything. I won't even have any commentary.
Oh, I'm scared.
You know who that is?
God, who is that? Oh, is that Barry?
But he's not even.
No,
like it sounds. He's lip syncing and he's off.
It's like they're up there and someone has a controller.
And he looks like puffy and
yeah.
weird
There's definitely. Is Wayne Newton still with us?
I believe so.
Okay.
But that came across. I'm like, whoa.
Now
what
look,
are we doing here?
no one here's no one here's trying to be mean.
Oh, they're legends.
They're legends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, if Guns N' Roses came to Sacramento and I had a, it was, I don't know, someone was like, hey, I got a ticket. Well, I probably still wouldn't go, but this is not to look. If they're still going out and Guns N' Roses are still playing big shows and they're selling a lot of tickets, and if people find joy in that. Again, what's the number one rule on the show? We don't ever want to yuck anyone's yum. If that's your thing, you want to yuck some yums? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's fine.
I don't think they need, and that's the thing too about the musicians.
And they drop their prices.
Oh my God! The other one I saw about a month ago. Have you seen David Lee Roth lately?
No.
Oh my dear!
But I thought 15 years ago I saw him. I'm like, oof. So is it? I need to look that up.
I think two of the ones that shocked me the most, and these couldn't have less to do with each other, are David Lee Roth, and for some reason it also makes me incredibly sad. I haven't seen it in a while, but not the Beach Boys, the Pet Shop Boys.
Really?
Yes, it's like because I know the Pet Shop Boys from oh, here we go. Hold on. Here we go.
That's the one that came up too. All right,
here we go, Jason.
There.
Here's a little bit of David Lee Roth and the
classic
famous
song.
Van Halen classic song, Yump. Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't screw this up.
Can't screw it up. Look at that. All right, here we go, Dave.
Here we go. It's okay.
That's fine.
I kind of like it. I think it's funny.
So far, I mean, he's.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's got a lot of background.
Yeah, you got to get rid of that backing.
See what he does here. That's not him.
Just let him do it on his own. I think it would be such a better performance if you didn't hear the comparison directly.
But he can't. If you heard the part where he goes, "Can't you see me sitting here? I got my back against the record machine." If you listen closely, he's going into a lower harmony, and the backup singer is singing above him because he can't hit it.
But
oh, go ahead.
Just don't hit it
because
anymore.
then it would be
just do what Bob Dylan does and just change your song every time.
There's another one. See, Bob Dylan, who is a horrific vocalist, but because of his tone, he can go out there and be like, "Yeah, but man, and back." Why am I doing James Brown?
Yeah, but we didn't understand him 40 years ago.
No, we did not.
Now.
No. Hey, you'll hear him go down here. Hello. Got my back against the record machine. That's what he's doing. I don't know what that part was. I mean, these guys were. I don't know. I always feel weird about this. Because I want it to seem mean.
Vince Neil's rough.
I don't want it to seem, whatchamacallit. I love these guys. I grew up on them, but Vince Neil.
Oh, I didn't know what song that was.
I think the thing I hate the most about this video is that he is blatantly looking at the lyrics written down below.
And I don't know.
What he looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't comment on people.
No, you should. But. No, we shouldn't. But he does kind of look like a trucker that's been on too many roads.
Is that the guy that wenched you out?
No, that was
Josh. Josh Neal.
Josh Neal. I mean, let's be honest, man. They
Can you to make us feel better? Can you pull up a recent thing of Tom Jones? I'm telling you, not that everybody knows Tom Jones.
Is the rumor about Tom Jones true? Did you ever hear this? That he used to stuff a potato down his pants at live shows with them leather pants.
I can confirm it.
Yeah. Oh. I
saw it happen.
I think that was.
I was the potato filler.
I don't know if that's an urban legend or if he actually used to do that.
That's just too uncomfortable.
I think it was a pumpkin.
Let's see. Well, I don't think you want him on that.
He did something
show.
Recently because I think he's on like The Voice now in some of their.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
84. You broke my will. Oh, what a thrill. Goodness gracious.
Come on. No help.
I changed my mind. This love's mine. Goodness gracious.
Sounds great.
Wow,
yeah, that's great.
That's
84.
84.
So it doesn't happen to everybody.
Wow, I think I saw Gavin Rossdale there. Who was that? Is that I never want it.
Will I Am?
That might be Will I Am.
Can't tell though.
I don't want to miss my guess.
William, I mean.
Well, William. Craig says, "Hey boys, need to do the new Acuff song to the New Kids Hanging Tough."
Oh, whoa.
Darius Acuff.
We're almost there. Some say we've lost it.
It's got to be something like "We got a cuff," or "We something Acuff." Like we got, I don't know if Darius Acuff works. We might have to do
with
it.
Hanging Tough.
Darius Acuff. Yeah, okay. So, anyways, they get here today, or they got here. By the way, I want to shout out the good folk at Crown Downtown.
Yes,
just such a tradition with them. They're
great at this.
They sniffed out the arrivals, and the Karaban caravan, along with Emanuel Sharp, arrived at Sac Airport. And then Acuff got the private plane.
Good for him.
He got the private plane.
That's when you're a lottery pick.
That's when you're a lottery pick, baby. You get the private. The other guys, they're flying. I don't know, Southwest or whatever.
Yeah.
Not Acuff, baby. He's on the private, and they landed at a different part, the private airfield at SMS. Do they? Do we know that?
On the
Southwest. Oh, that's true. Also, they have that new one with like those little crisps in it. Those kind of good too. Yeah. So. What Crown Downtown did is I think there's a good 20, 30 of them. I
see more almost.
About right. Yeah. They got out there and the whole tradition. They land, the guys land, and as soon as they step out, you can hear them cheering. Our friend Sean Cunningham. Sean Cunningham was like at the arrival of the players. I think he was at the college announcement of a high school player. Does Sean? We got to bring him on sometime.
There's multiple Seans.
What is your schedule during the week? How do you? And he goes to everything. What's his car smell like? Like that guy spends a lot of. I think I'll bet you it smells wonderful in there, just like cool water or Yoop. So Drakkar. No, Sean's actually a cologne aficionado.
Yes.
So, anyways, they get there and they cheer, and then the new guys, they hold up the Crown Downtown shirt, take a photo. They've been doing that for 14, 15 years now. So good stuff there. We will take a break if you don't mind, Jason.
I don't.
When we come back, hold on, I'm sniffing something here. Sniff. When we come back, breaking Sacramento Kings news. Seriously, right after this.
You thought Carmichael Dave was done with his food and movie analogies? Think again.
You know what Bad News Bears was? Bad News Bears was the McDonald's double cheeseburger of baseball movies. Like, hey man, I'll eat it. It's good. I enjoyed it. Not my top 10 of fast food burgers, but I got nothing bad to say about the McDonald's double cheeseburger. It's come through the clutch.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026. From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Michelob Ultra, the California Office of Traffic Safety, and Caltrans. More info at CITPFest.com.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's Renter's Insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the four walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Summer's finally here, and we're kicking it off with a whole lot of free. Free brake pads with Duralast rotors. Free oil filter with 5 quarts of oil. Free Armor All wipes with Armor All glass cleaner, and more. More free, so you can have more summer. Celebrate free at AutoZone. Now through July 27th. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
On Sactown Sports.
All right, give me the stinger, if you would.
When it breaks,
We have it first.
it's Sactown Sports breaking news.
Oh, we have it second. Maybe third if you count Sam a couple weeks ago. No surprise. Great Theory of a Dead Man song, no surprise. Zach LaVine was opting into his... they're calling it a $49.6, I think, $million contract. I'm going to call it 50. I'm just going to call it 50. Zach has opted in. Today was the deadline to opt in or out. We saw earlier Jim Harden has opted out of his deal, but they're working. He and the Cavs are working on a longer term deal, probably for a lesser average annual value. Not so much the case with Zach LaVine. Now, what does that mean? What does the Zach LaVine mean? He's opting in. He is now a $50 million expiring contract this year. I do not believe the Kings will buy him out. I do not believe, the wave stretch, extent, it's not happening. So
play him.
Yeah, that's it. You play him and let his contract ride out, which I think is the odds-on favorite for what's going to happen.
Yeah, an Acuff LaVine backcourt offensively.
Yeah,
it's pretty nice. I think it has potential to be pretty nice.
I think you're exactly right.
Offensively.
Now, look, that's not us selling LaVine. And,
sure.
It's just what it is right now.
Right.
Zach LaVine will. Now, here's what I can tell you for a fact: Zach LaVine will not be a Sacramento King next year. That I believe with all my heart and soul.
I think the route of that honestly would have been. We've seen the people that have opted out.
Yeah,
like you said, Harden and Trae Young.
Yes.
Well, they reworked deals with their existing teams. They just traded for those guys too, by the way.
Yes.
The Kings traded for LaVine a little over a year ago with a different front office. Now, this front office again doesn't mean they don't like Zach, but it also means I think they probably tried to see if there was something else they could do. If any trade partners were out there, there obviously weren't, and so the option, the fallback is play him. He's on your roster. He's still talented.
Because what else are you going to do? You're going to, maybe you can find someone that can give you a couple of younger rotation pieces that you really feel can fit in that would make up that $50 million. I don't know that there's anyone out there that makes what Zach makes. That would be a straight-across deal that either team, much less the Kings, would be interested in.
And those others that you may be taking on might not be expiring
That's
either.
exactly right. So. And so it would have to be I think for Scott Perry to take on more money, it would have to be a team that's going, all right, we're going to lose these guys. We're making a push. We had an injury or we're just missing this piece, and we can bring in a 20, 25-point-a-game dude that's going to provide a lot of athleticism, scoring, efficiency on the offensive end, and not a ton else.
Yeah, and this still could now happen at the deadline.
Yes.
Now. I mean, there's a little more appeal to a team when now the season is playing out, and you figure out what your roster is, what you have, what you're missing, and then also what's that contract now is closer to $30 million, $25 million because you've already paid some of it.
I think Kings fans should just really get comfortable with the fact that this is almost certainly, not certainly, almost certainly, Zach LaVine's going to be a Sacramento King for the duration of next season. Just, 'tis what it is. Nobody's trying to win any championships next year, so you get him in there, and really, my concern is not Zach playing or how he's going to be on the floor. I don't care about any of that, and he's one of the best players the Kings have right now.
For sure.
Just straight up.
For sure.
As long as it does not limit the development of a Nate Clifford or some of these other guys in the rotation. That's the only concern, is they're going to have to figure out a way to make minutes work for everyone. But there's also a decent chance Kings should be involved in a lot of blowouts next year, in which we'll pull them in the middle of the third, top of the fourth, and let these guys finish it out. So
yeah, the way the roster is constructed, they still kind of have that feel of two teams, like an older, more expensive, veteran, talented group, but a younger team that you kind of want to see what they can develop into, and the more of the older guys that you have that can play, you kind of are playing them. So there's a little bit of a block there, but it's not long term. It's, this will be one more year of Zach.
One more year. And then that's it. By the way, shout out to whoever put a Death Angel reference in the you don't hear a lot of Death Angel anymore. Apparently they're still playing live and playing well. Room with the View, a Death Angel ballad, by the way. Really good song. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Your local listings.
Okay.
Also, no way to transition here, but sad news from Good Morning America this morning. Former NFL running back and super stud Chris Johnson revealed that he, at 39 years old, has been diagnosed with ALS. That is also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. There is no cure. And just a quick reference during the break. Life expectancy, it is 100% fatal. There is no cure. It will eventually get the respiration system. The body starts breaking down. We've seen this before, both with Lou, but, who was the New Orleans Saints, Steve
Gleason.
Thank you. Now, the younger you are when you get your diagnosis, generally, the longer your life expectancy is. But you're talking anywhere from generally 2 to 10 years, 10 years at the very high end. Here's Michael Strahan with Chris.
For me, it's shocking. It's hard to process it for me because I know you, Chris, from just the incredible athlete that you are. How do you process it?
Honestly, I don't know if you ever fully process it. At first, you're in shock. Then you realize you have two choices. You can give up or you can fight. I chose to fight.
And Brittany, what was it like for you when you found out that Chris had ALS?
All I could think about was our kids and how young they are. Just, you're in denial. You want it to be anything else. You want the doctors to be wrong. The life that we previously had is like now a thing of the past. But we're still hopeful. We're hopeful, that a breakthrough will happen and that, or, God, a miracle will happen.
Okay. Well, sorry, turn off my mic. Oh, that jarred me. I didn't know that happened. I expected, I had not seen the clip. I expected to see Chris Johnson being interviewed by Michael Strahan, full functionality, saying Chris is sitting next to his wife with a monitor in front of him. I'm trying to think of a way for people to visualize it. Not exactly like Stephen Hawking was another one, obviously. I forgot. Not exactly like that setup, but there's obviously, I don't know what the mechanism was, if there was typing or something pre-recorded that happened, but Chris was not speaking. Yeah. So symptoms have already heavily, it appears, set in and robbed him of his speech. That man, that's jarring That's so sad. You feel so bad for him. I don't know Chris Johnson. I don't know what kind of person he is, but just as a human being, you feel terrible for him. And then you see his wife and the picture of his young children. And it just goes to show you in times like it's so weird. We were just talking about rock stars aging not so gracefully all the time. But you could, with rock stars, it's like, well, look at the life they led in a lot of cases. Of course they're not going to age gracefully. With Chris Johnson, I mean, you're talking about an absolute top shelf, world-class athlete, not just NFL, but also his speed, how fast he was. It shows you something like ALS can get anyone at any time. And it just stinks, man. Like, shout out to the medical and science community and how hard they work and the amount of money that's been raised in research. But my goodness, it sucks that there's so many crazy things we can do, and we can ship rockets out into space and land them on a platform and do all this stuff. But I'm not educated enough nearly to speak on, advancements in ALS treatment. But between ALS, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, which my grandfather died of, would be nice to get a cure. That really sucks, and that's not a great road for Chris.
Yeah, I was not ready to see that video. I saw the same story, and I didn't see the clip yet.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I was not ready for that.
Further along, yeah.
We'll take a break. Let's reset. Top of the hour, 3 for Madness. We got World Cup for you. Also, Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson lately. Jesus. And then we still got to go around the NBA as well. Coming up at 7:30, it's what everybody wants, draft grades. We love draft grades. Well, we'll tell you what they are. That and so much more right after this.
You thought Carmichael Dave was done with his food and movie analogies? Think again.
You know what Bad News Bears was? Bad News Bears was the McDonald's double cheeseburger of baseball movies. Like, hey man, I'll eat it. It's good. I enjoyed it. Not my top 10 of fast food burgers, but I got nothing bad to say about the McDonald's double cheeseburger. It's come through the clutch.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS like Will?
When I was 50, my whole life fell apart. I lost my job, I lost my wife, I lost the house, I lost pretty much everything except for my life. When the IRS came calling, I just didn't have it in me. I felt like Wile E. Coyote, just waiting for that IRS anvil to drop.
Then Will found Tax Relief Advocates.
I heard their advertisement on the radio, I wrote down the number, and I made the call that changed everything. The IRS gave me a bill for $40,000. Tax Relief Advocates got that down to $3,200. I've paid 9 cents on the dollar. Now that's a great deal in anybody's book.
If you owe 10 or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the IRS, don't lose hope. Do what Will did and call TRA for a consultation.
But for me, the real win is I got my life back.
Visit TRA.com or call 800-488-4194. 800-488-4194. That's 800-488-4194.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. As many of you know, my song Winning Streak is about my own personal struggles with addiction. I first sought help for my addiction at 14 years old. Start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org. The real you is worth recovering. Choose Change California provides access to proven treatment options for addiction to opioids and stimulants. ChooseChangeCA.org. This is your chance to recover your life.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots, he scores!
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Got a note from Richie.
Oh, yeah?
The wagon. Says, and I like Richie sends us stuff every once in a while just to get our minds going, also to let us know what's going on. We'll be with Richie later today, taking a little field trip. He says, I know we all expected it to happen. What's the biggest Kings question now that Zach LaVine has opted into his deal? So I'll give you what I think, and then what I texted him, I don't know if you agree or disagree. It's honestly between 2. How big is the universe, or why are we here?
Those are your 2 Kings questions?
No. He didn't say. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, why can't you swim right away after you've eaten? Why do you have to wait 30
Why do
minutes?
they say you get cramps? Exactly. Has that ever happened?
No one's proven that.
I don't think anybody's ever gotten.
And you can run with scissors.
What? Yeah, it's not recommended. By the way, don't try that at home, but you can do it.
Give it a whirl.
Good.
Are we tripping all the time when we're running?
I think it's for the time when you do.
Okay.
Also, do you have to if you don't put a jacket on when you go outside, if it's a little chilly, I don't think that has anything to do with you catching a cold.
Oh, but you might get pneumonia, though.
Yeah, I mean, frostbite, sure.
I think it literally does have to do with you catching a cold.
I don't think there's a correlation unless you want to say, like, well, it lowers your immunity. Yeah, it sounds like...
It does do that, though.
Let's, hold on.
Right?
You know what?
I thought you catch a cold.
I'm trusting my mom on that.
From someone else that has a cold.
By the way, is the term old wives' tale okay still? Or is that it seems like it's problematic, but then again, I keep seeing people call them T-shirt tank tops wife-ers, and that seems...
I think the way you said it sounded worse.
How is that? I know, that's actually...
You cleaned that up?
I should have probably said, is it better if I go... anyways.
Yeah, let's leave that alone.
How has that not been canceled? So let's see. Can you catch cold from not wearing...
Is this AI or just internet?
This is Chat Gibbet.
Okay.
Wearing a jacket. But yeah, I don't know. Can we get a ruling on old wives' tales?
I mean, we're not wearing
I just
jackets.
feel like old wives just in general sounds like calling anything.
Why isn't it a young wives' tale?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why,
they don't know. They don't have
be,
experience.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. They haven't lived yet.
Let's see here.
I don't know. I don't think it's bad.
Hey there, just real quick. Is it true you can catch a cold from not wearing a jacket when you go outside, or is that what is, I think, offensively referred to as an old wives' tale?
Good catch.
You're right to think of it as one of those old myths. Not wearing a jacket won't directly cause a cold. Colds are caused by viruses, so you have to be exposed to them. However, cooler weather can sometimes make us more vulnerable, like spending more time indoors around others or the cold air drying out your nasal passages, but skipping a jacket alone won't give you a cold. So definitely a classic old wives' tale.
And I think that's why people tend to get colds more in the winter. Because you're inside more and you're around more people that have like right now, more people are outside.
Right.
You're less trapped in a room. And it's like maybe the same amount of people have a cold, but you're like, I'm outside all day.
Why does it talk like that?
I don't, because I put her, I tried
put her in her place?
Yeah,
what'd you say?
No, I tried to get her to talk a certain way, and she just whatever.
Old time.
Last thing for you, Chat GPT lady. Is the term old wives' tale, is that okay? Doesn't it seem a little offensive?
I totally get where you're coming from. Old wives' tale is a really old phrase. It's been used for centuries to describe superstitions or widely held beliefs that aren't based in science. But yeah, it can sound a bit dismissive or even outdated, since it kind of implies older women's wisdom was less credible.
So what's the ruling? Yes, we can use it, or no?
Don't cut her off.
It's not that it's inherently offensive, but it's a bit outdated and might rub some people the wrong way.
Can you go blind by sitting too close to the TV?
Nope, sitting close to the TV won't make you go blind.
Will eating carrots help your eyesight?
Carrots do have vitamin A, which is important for eye health, but they won't.
Okay, and then finally, I know, just a lot going on here. Finally, now that Zach LaVine has re-signed with the Sacramento Kings, what is your single biggest question? Just period. What's your single biggest question?
I think my biggest question would be, will this finally be the piece that transforms the Kings into a consistent playoff powerhouse? It's always exciting when there's a big move.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm blessed. Yeah, sure.
I wonder where she got that from.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think that's her biggest question. Her biggest question is like, am I conscious? Is this the start
where
of
do I live?
Yeah, where do I live? Is this the start of the big,
Why is everybody talking to me?
When I can't find my phone, I yell out, like, where are you? Like I go like, hey, Google, where are you? And then it doesn't tell me like I'm over here. It says like I'm in the cloud, but like because I can hear it, I find my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do multiple people think that the ChatGPT lady sounds like Katie? Did you guys get that at all?
No, I think it sounded. I don't know why I was talking like that.
Why does everybody also want me to ask her?
What?
They're asking questions like, does. Never. I'm not. You know what?
Do you want to know my biggest question?
Yeah.
With Team USA making it to the knockout stages of the World Cup, what else do they have to do for you to consider this a successful run?
Hey, with Team USA making the knockout stage of the World Cup, what else do they have to do for you to consider this to be a successful run?
I think success is a mix of expectations and how they perform under pressure. Getting out of the group is often the baseline.
You know what's funny is that like Katie, I can't ever get her to like just give me a straight answer.
Watch it.
So I look, if they were to lose to Bosnia Herzegovina.
Well, there's two teams.
There's Bosnia and there's Herzegovina.
That's unfair.
Also, you think the Herzegovinians are like, hey,
can we be our own thing?
We're always, and I know, like, by the way, we're not making light of, there's a lot of stuff that happened with Yugoslavia back in the day, but I just feel like they get second fiddle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And by the way, I'm really putting a lot of disclaimers here. I don't know if you saw the story of the ABC 7, I want to say, in LA or somewhere.
Yeah.
The lady that she was like, I can't even find Bosnia on a map. Oh, that didn't go well.
Might be the worst thing you could say, maybe. Not the worst, actually.
And then somebody pointed out that the president of ABC News is Bosnian. So she might have gotten a phone call. Either way, we respect. Courage. And who was it? Did I see? Who the hell was it? Somebody, some commentator, I don't know. So, was it Tim Howard? I got to look this up. Said that Bosnia might as well not even get on the plane. Dude, let's all calm down.
Yeah.
It was great to get out of the knockout stage, but I'm old enough to remember, I don't know, like months ago when everyone was like, Team USA is in tatters and blah, 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 blah. Like, let's calm freaking down, dude. We are favored to beat Bosnia-Herzegovina. We should. I think if we lose, it will be like, okay, there were some good signs, but overall, kind of disappointing. I think the mark for this to be a successful World Cup is they got to make the round of 16. And then I think it's universally like, okay, they were successful now, and their path got a lot. I think they have to beat like Spain, France, Argentina, and if they everybody wins all their stuff, like their path is insane. I forget who's after Bosnia. Is it Portugal or it's one of them other, Europe teams that's good. Good job, Dave. But I think if they get through Bosnia, Herzegovina, I think it's a successful World Cup, but not like over the moon. Now, if they were to win their next game, then everything after then it is a rousingly successful World Cup, and everything else is just cake.
Belgium or Senegal?
There you go. Belgium is who I was thinking of. Like if they were to beat either Belgium or Senegal after Bosnia, who we're not overlooking here, then it's like by all measures like an amazingly successful World Cup.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's it. Like what they've done so far is good. It was a little disappointing that they lost to Turkey. I know they didn't have to, but giving up a goal with like seconds to play. But yeah, it's almost like a March Madness tournament in a sense of like they're like a 6 seed, let's say. It's like play to your seed. You're supposed to win your first game. They're supposed to win this one. Doesn't mean they will, but they're supposed to. I think after that, it would still be disappointing when it ends because you wanted to keep going. You're on your home soil, but I think I'm with you. 16, I think would be acceptable. 8 gets it really exciting and everybody into it. But yeah, I think that's about where I feel like that's where they belong.
I think that's kind of where the line is.
Yeah.
Number 2, please.
Question 2.
If you could change one rule in soccer, what would it be?
It's tough, man, because I want it for our soccer friends / football. Let me be really clear. Like, there's a lot of sensitivity internationally. It's like, oh, sweet. Americans have their opinions on. They started watching soccer 5 minutes ago, and everybody wants to look. Soccer is the world's game. It's doing really, really well. So I'm gonna disclaim my answer, and I'm into soccer a little more than the average bear, but certainly not like some of these super hardcore guys and gals. I think they're doing a good job in the World Cup about flopping, a better job. I hate flopping, and flopping is in the NFL with Patrick Mahomes, and flopping is all over the NBA. It's not just soccer. I'd like to see the world of sports do better with flopping, not just soccer. But I think the one that gets me is just like, I don't know how to put this, the spirit of the offsides rule. Like, if somebody's toe is across the line.
This is my issue, too.
Then, like, come on, man. Did that really help? But then the counter to that is ask Kevin Durant about a toe. Ask how many times have we seen a toe in basketball completely change where the shot came from and how much it's worth or whether the game was won or not? Or how many times have we seen a toe in football change what happened? This is not exclusive to soccer. But
I don't like the automatic, like they review it and there's this 99% accuracy and there's not a set amount of reviews that you can do. So like they go to this crazy computer system and if like your ear is over, they're like, yep, correct, offsides. And that's just, in the past, that's just not how it worked. And I like closer calls.
I also wouldn't mind like having some sort of computerized thing on the screen, like much like they run the clock in the NFL. Like, have somebody in charge. I know this referee's assistant generally is in charge of stoppage time. That's the time that's added and allotted at the end of the first half and at the game. They'll say like 4 minutes, and everybody plays the game trying to guess how much extra time is added. Like, but then after that 4 minutes is allotted, if somebody goes down, like, oh, my ankle, and they're down for 3 minutes, the ref just kind of estimates it. Like, I don't know. Would it suck to have like an actual person running a clock for stoppages like that? And then that way exactly. Like, I want to know, like, holy crap, dude, there's 20 seconds left and they've got to throw it in right now to do the thing instead of guesstimating. And then the ref blows it right at 000. Either way, I think the offsides is something that's kind of hinky.
Yeah, here's one. I agree on I feel like when I've watched soccer here with more family or friends that don't watch it that much, they all kind of complain about like, oh my gosh, that guy's in real pain. Oh wait, he's up again. Like, not being prepared to watch that. Like that's just part of the sport. But the one I would look at, it's pretty drastic, but we haven't had, to my knowledge yet, a match that ended in penalty kicks.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
Is that equivalent to like making a layup in the NBA? I mean, when you get to penalty kicks and you see a goalie jump left and the kick goes right because he has to guess, it just looks silly.
Yeah.
I think that is way too close. And granted, Messi missed a penalty kick 2 matches ago.
Yeah.
I just think that's
You can move it. You're saying move
like
it
to
back?
the back of the box or
Yeah.
something, and then it's like the goalie has a chance, and you're really testing the skill, I think, of these amazing athletes. It seems so close.
In the old days in the MLS, the goalie used to, like, they blow the whistle, and the person, I don't know if it was at midfield or a little bit in, but the whistle would blow, and then the person taking the kick would start dribbling, and the goalie could come out and defend, and then sometimes the guy would get around the goalie, other times the goalie would get right up in the face. I don't know. They're pretty adamant about, and
oh yeah, it's been a rule. It's been forever.
And international soccer fans, I mean, I can only speak from Europe, but they're just like, no, this game has been around since the 1800s.
Absolutely.
Don't change a thing. It's fine. Screw you. And I get that.
Yeah.
Here's one that will never happen, but if there was like an experimental league that did this, I'd be all for it. Like, also, what if you just take offsides away? Kind of like a cornerback in the NFL. Like, bro, if your guy gets past you, you better go. You better run.
Yeah.
But then now all of a sudden you've got this guy. Now, if this guy wants to park himself down there, okay, cool. Then, and maybe you do something where it's like, again, hey, like classic soccer fans, we're just talking out loud. Calm down. Maybe there's like, within the 18-yard box, right? Like it's almost like a 3 in the key. Like you can only be down there for like 3 seconds or 5 seconds, then you got to run back up. But like, part of me is thinking, okay, dude, like, so what? So what? Like that brings in, like, you always got to keep an eye on your guy,
right?
And if he jukes past you, you better catch up. I don't know if it would be a good thing, but I'd be very curious to see what the game would look like if you eliminated offsides.
Yeah,
because a lot of people say, extend the goalpost, make it bigger, there's not enough scoring in the NFL. And to that, I always say, hey, look, it's not apples to apples.
Sport.
It is the sport. But also, like, here's the other thing, dude. If you and I are watching the Niners and Raiders and the final score is 28-7, it's really 4-1.
Right.
Why do we arbitrarily give 6 points to a touchdown so that we can feel better about the score?
The American mind.
That's the thing. Which I guess 28-7 is more fun than 4-1. Plus, you got to factor in safeties and field goals and stuff.
But I also think it's really rare to get a football game that would be like 1-0. You don't get 7-0.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not apples to apples.
Yeah.
There's less scoring in soccer than there is, no doubt about it. But I just think it makes it look a little different and disingenuous when 28-7 is effectively 4-1, and we see 4-1 all the time, or 3-2. 3-2 be 21-14. That's
but even baseball that does like one run at a time. I mean,
yeah.
Who was it over the weekend? The Cubs scored like 22.
Yeah.
Like, that's not happening.
No.
In soccer,
now imagine if every time you scored a run in baseball it was worth 5 points.
Right.
So it's like, instead of it being 10-5, it's like, the A's won 50-25.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Chris. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, Dave. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Quick question. I just seen this Draymond news come across the wire that he's declining his option so they can make room to go after LeBron.
Let me stop. Hold on. Let me stop you real quick because Jason had showed me that I was going to get to that in between these questions just so the audience can catch up. Draymond Green has declined his option. He is now officially a free agent, but it sounds like, and certainly looks like based on earlier reports, Jason, that they're trying to free up some money. The goal being, according to Kevin O'Connor of Yahoo, who actually had it first that I saw, they're trying to figure out a way to bring Anthony Davis in from the Wizards and LeBron James in from the Lakers. The Davis trade would involve Jimmy Butler's expiring contract as well, and he's currently rehabbing his knee. And you would put together a big four of LeBron, Steph, Anthony Davis, and Draymond Green. So I just wanted to catch up the audience. Go ahead with your question, Chris.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm saying that happens. LeBron does go to the Warriors. I mean, does that just lessen? I mean, the whole GOAT debate, Jordan, LeBron. I mean, I'm always going to be a Jordan guy, but does that lessen LeBron even more, jumping to another team and chasing another title with future Hall of Famers? I mean, cause they'd be a pretty good team. I mean, they could contend. I mean, if he wins that, fifth ring, does that elevate him, or is it just kind of like ring. Like, I'll get your take offline. Thanks, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Chris. I would respond with this question. The whole GOAT debate's silly, and we all know it, but it's fun to talk about. But I would just say this: does anybody, the whole Michael Jordan did it with the same team and the Bulls and the thing, and he stayed with the Bulls and he won his 6th title. He didn't join the. How come nobody ever brings up the cap rules back then versus now, and how much incredibly easier it was to retain your players? How incredibly easy, how much smaller the monies were. I would tell you right now, if Michael Jordan was playing now for the Chicago Bulls and everything else was the same ownership, same team, same players, but you're in 2025, 26 instead of then, I would bet my house that Michael Jordan would not have been a Bull for life simply because of Jerry Reinsdorf.
Yeah.
Simply because of that. The amount of times that Michael and many others on that team got into it with either Reinsdorf or Jerry Krause, they hated each other half the time. You think Michael wouldn't have some point have signed a 4-year supermax with the Lakers or the this or the that? Let's at least include that what if into the conversation.
And I mean, technically, he even did at the end. He was with the Wizards, so he did play for another team. I mean, but
chasing
I know your
the title with Washington.
Yeah, I know your point being that it might have happened earlier. And I would just tell Chris this: if Jordan won a championship with the Wizards, I don't think that would negate him. I think it probably elevates him more. So if LeBron wins another one with whatever team, I honestly think
it is weird. It's Golden State, though, right?
Yeah, it would just elevate him more.
It is, but because of the rivalry and the mid. But also, why don't we ever go? Well, Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay and won a title. Why don't we look at it as when you join a new team, it's also kind of impressive to win with multiple teams.
Absolutely, and it's just to me, it's what do you think of LeBron? If you don't like him, you're like, oh, he's ring chasing.
Yeah,
they didn't make the playoffs.
Right, they didn't make the playoffs.
Durant got it for he couldn't beat the Warriors and he joined they were a great team. Durant joined them. He made them better. He was the Finals MVP. That was awesome. But I don't know.
Also, is there? I don't know. That's a different conversation. But also, is there something wrong with ring chasing? You want to
wear a little bit?
Is there?
I say that Kevin Durant ruined my childhood.
I mean.
But after the second stint with the Cavs, LeBron's career has not there's nothing he can do to tarnish. To me, it's all irrelevant. All the Lakers years, even though he won a championship, I don't care. He could do whatever.
I mean, it is the Lakers. Screw him. Also, Malik Beasley has now been officially indicted on sports gambling charges by federal prosecutors. He's been under investigation for a while. Also, former lottery pick Ed Davis, who has spent 12 years in the NBA, has also been indicted. Number 3, please.
Question 3.
At one point, Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson were at the top of the golf world and even the sports world. We all like a comeback story. Is there a comeback possible for either of them?
Possible. I think it's a lot easier for Tiger than Phil, and I don't mean easier in the sense of physically. What's funny about them is I think the audience would embrace a Tiger Woods resurgence far more than they would a Phil Mickelson resurgence. Now, he's going to have his section of hardcores that Phil did nothing wrong and that are going to love him, and that's fine. Whereas the advantage Phil has going for him is that he doesn't really have, other than old age, any physical issues I'm aware of, so he's got all that advantage over Tiger. It would be far more difficult physically for Tiger to get back to form. Could I see it happen? Sure. I just don't know that there's a way back for Phil.
Yeah, I think Tiger has shown us his flaws for longer. I think there's been a perception that Phil is the everyman. Everybody loves Phil. Phil's the greatest. He's the greatest.
Mm-hmm. Identifiable.
The stuff that he's being that has tarnished him is not probably that appealing to people. And it's whoa.
Yeah.
And the stuff even with Live Golf, some of the things he got in trouble for there, and then this other stuff more of his own public or personal view of what we think of him is Tiger. We knew had some flaws, and then these things keep happening, and so it's it's almost self-induced. Well, I guess Phil's self-induced too, but I think there was always a perception look at me, Phil, I'm the best guy out there, and maybe he's not.
Incredibly talented golfer.
Absolutely, they both are. But you're right. Phil's got the means to do it as far as health, and Tiger's got a lot more things going against him. But I think people would be more receptive to a Tiger comeback. And really, I think when Tiger's on, people are still wanting to watch him.
There is nobody in golf that is a bigger. Tiger Woods could hop out onto the first tee tomorrow and swing on one leg.
I'm watching.
And he's going to be a bigger draw than any two people on the PGA Tour, including Rory McIlroy right now.
Not a good weekend for Phil.
No, not a good weekend for Phil. And once again, one thing that Tiger and Phil have in common, even though these were different situations, but it's how many athletes, politicians, great, people of the history have been tarnished by their dealings with the fairer sex.
Mm-hmm.
It always and there's an old saying that I don't believe is necessarily true that says men are as faithful as their options, but it is a different world they live in.
Sure.
It is a different environment they live in, and you can go a list of some of the greatest, most held up to a higher standard people in the world, whether it's a golfer, whether it's a former president, whether it's a mayor. Well, it doesn't matter, and you will see this repeat itself time and time and time again. And it's a tale as old as time. It's absolutely unfortunate that. And by the way, last thing I would say on this: there's going to be some people out there, generally older than us, that are like, "We didn't have this issue." Yeah, you did. You just didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
This has been going on. Read up on Mickey Mantle or some of your heroes someday. You had this issue. You just didn't have cell phones and cameras and there was a TMZ rolling around with Babe Ruth and Mickey and
just the gossip machine.
Please, dude. We'll take a break. When we come back, hey, it's everybody's favorite. It's draft grades.
Yeah.
We'll go through some of those next.
You thought Carmichael Dave was done with his food and movie analogies? Think again.
You know what Bad News Bears was? Bad News Bears was the McDonald's double cheeseburger of baseball movies. Like, hey man, I'll eat it. It's good. I enjoyed it. Not my top 10 of fast food burgers, but I got nothing bad to say about the McDonald's double cheeseburger. It's come through the clutch.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know you can't cook. You're not one of those people who say that they can, but when people come over for dinner, they find out the hard way, you can't. You can't even microwave popcorn, and that's literally just one button. Plus, measuring and patience are huge parts of cooking, and that's just not you. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pricing coverage match limited by state law.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Dawn or dusk, I'm on the hunt. Skeeter here, Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District, and I'm wearing Skeeter Vision, night vision goggles that light up skeeters at dawn or dusk like the 4th of July. Mosquito, 12 o'clock. Got him. So fight the bite by wearing long sleeves and pants at dawn or dusk when they're most active. Apply insect repellent and drain stagnant water. It's a breeding ground.
Dawn or dusk, the Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District reminds you to fight the bite. For more information or to report problems, go to fightthebite.net.
We wouldn't be celebrating America 250 if it wasn't for a strong foundation set by the framers. Hamilton built America's financial foundation on sound money, later embodied by the gold standard. But we abandoned that discipline in 1971 and have seen inflation erode the dollar's value. What's the foundation of your savings? Is it gold or something that can be devalued? Hi, it's Dr. Ron Paul, and I encourage you to speak with my friends at Birch Gold Group about diversifying an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in gold. Learn more by requesting a free info kit on gold IRAs. size. Just text the word secure to the number 989898. Let Birch Gold help you build your foundation with gold. Text the word secure to the number 989898. Text secure to 989898.
It's time for your Sactown Soccer Report. Powered by Sac Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District.
Mexico won its group and will host their knockout round matchup in Mexico City on June 30th. The United States won its group and will host in Santa Clara on July 1st.
In soccer, defense wins championships. At home, defense stops mosquitoes. Train standing water. That's your backline. Dress with sleeves and defend with repellent. That's your keeper. Keep your doors and screens tight. That's your shutout. Sac Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District. More tips at fightthebite.net.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Hey, you know what, Jason?
What's that, Dave?
You know what? You know what I don't see neither of us putting this whole here rundown. I'm gonna give a little something to our guy Dwayne and the rest of Shark Nation.
Sharks.
What you want to talk about draft grades? Okay, I read one guy that said the Sharks had yet another what they called a generational draft, that the guys they picked up were consistently ranked ahead of or at, in the case of the number 2 pick, like they got everything they needed, that they're going to be competing for a Stanley Cup for the next freaking 10 years.
Let's go.
But my favorite thing is that they drafted a guy who's 7'1", 7 feet 1 inch, Alexander Karmanov, who is a 7th round pick.
And on skates, he's like 8'4".
Right? He's 18. He's a defenseman, which, again, that's what the Sharks needed. Now, he's going to, he's not coming right to, San Jose. A lot of these guys are going to be with the North Bay Battalion in the Ontario Hockey League next year, and then play Penn State in 2027. But, yeah, he is and by the way, Penn State, their tallest player on their basketball roster is an inch shorter. A 7'1", like, I don't know if this is going to be like, who's the guy for the Kings, the big starts with an S, the one when Vivek bought the team the first year.
Simbalar.
Is this going to be a Simbalar situation where he's just out there all 7'1", like, and, he can't do anything? I don't know. I don't know enough about hockey.
Stop growling at people.
But I am here to say, and this is going to be an ongoing, I think, and again, this is a showocracy, not a showtatorship. We all have to be in unison. Chris isn't here, so he doesn't get a vote.
Yeah.
But I think it's time. Like, the Sharks are young and exciting, and they seem to have had, for you NBA people out there who aren't hockey people like me, wait, hold on. Like me are not hockey people. I said that wrong. I'm not a hockey person. It sounds like the Sharks have been getting almost San Antonio-esque draft luck with their placements and their picks, and they're everything the Kings aren't when it comes to lottery placement. So now they're stacking all these super young players, some of which are going to continue to develop and show up over the next couple of years. You're talking about guys 18, 19, 20 years old is like half the team. I'm here to say I think let's just dive in and be transparent about it. Noob hockey people don't know what we're talking about. Very basic NHL knowledge, but fully bandwagoning into the Sharks. Like, is that okay? Can we if we're open about it?
Yeah.
And plus, they're the closest geographic. I've always rooted for them. Just like, hey, they're doing something. Let's go, Sharks. Yeah. They're the closest to us. I'm going to root for them.
Plus, we got to have Brody on more.
That's what I'm saying. I say coming up in the fall, we try to get Brody on regularly. We love Brody Brazil. Let's reach out to old Dan Rusanowski. He's always great with his time and coming on and talking Shark. Let's just Shark out, baby.
We'll have Shark Week.
We'll just exactly. But I say we have Shark
Weeks.
Yeah. Shark months. Screw you, Discovery Channel.
I think hockey is a perfect sport. Like, it's just the perfect sport. And it's unfortunate that it's on at the same time as basketball. That's always been my take. I'm stuck with basketball.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I watch all of the playoffs. I love it. It's so fun to watch. But when it's on at the same time as basketball, I'm picking basketball. It's just what I grew up on.
I can't say anything bad about hockey. You got these dudes rolling around and skating around, rolling around, doing their skatey thing. But like in the end, there's fighting.
Yeah.
Like how
the empty net, you could just be like, actually, we don't have a goalie anymore, and there's one more guy trying to score.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Like that's amazing. But then yet I have trouble following the puck. I have trouble following it, period. But we're gonna try this year. Are you? I mean,
sure.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's hold hands and take a dive on down to I think we all figure it out together, and we'll get experts and stuff on it. Whatever. Anyway, speaking of drafts, draft grades are out now. We've said for a long time that. And by we, I mean me. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I just think draft grades are like, okay, fine. Like we don't.
It's just content the writers have to do, but nobody knows.
We don't. Nobody knows, and we don't know. We don't know if it ends up being good or bad. Nobody knows. You can go back to any draft and laugh at some of these grades where it's like, oh, Jokic, why did they even waste a pick on that guy? And then he ended up being pretty good. However, I do have one hard and fast rule. If the draft grades for the Kings are good, then that means the writer really knows what they're talking about. And I tend to want to read them more. So let's start with The Athletic. Sam Vecini gave the Kings an A+.
A+?
Saying only the Memphis Grizzlies, who had the number 3 pick, had better draft luck in terms of process and value. Quote, "This is my second favorite draft. First and foremost, we can't overemphasize that an awesome player preferred to go to the Kings over other landing spots, and he ended up there. I had Acuff as my 5th-ranked player. I think he'll turn into a terrific lead guard with all-star upside. This is a home run for the Kings, but the players also ended up with 2 more players out of the 35 I gave guaranteed contract grades to, and they did for the mere price of 30 second-rounders. They chose to surround Acuff with winning players. Karaban is the all-time winningest player at UConn, a sharp team defender who passes well, makes all the unselfish plays, and knocks down 37% of his threes. Emanuel Sharp is the 2nd winningest player in Houston basketball history and an awesome defender who won all defense honors in the Big 12. Plus, he's a terrific three-point shooter. It's pretty good.
A+, second best according to Sam.
Sounds like Sam Vecini knows what he's talking about.
I agree.
Is he now my favorite Sam that works at The Athletic?
Oh, man.
He's in the running.
Yeah.
It's a conversation.
It is. Worth having.
Kevin O'Connor of Yahoo Sports, who has raised the ire here and there of many a Kings fan. He's been a big critic. But he gave the Kings an A+.
Man, these guys are amazing.
Quote, "Credit to the Kings front office for correctly calling the bluff by the Clippers and Nets, both of whom were rumored to threaten taking Acuff or force the Kings to move up in the draft. But Sacramento stuck with the spot and was rewarded with the guard the front office wanted all along, an Acuff, a wiry scorer who can get a bucket from anywhere on the floor with a quick trigger, slippery handle, and a feel for manipulating defenses. After entering college with the reputation of a ball hog, he changed that and emerged as a skilled, low-turnover playmaker who sprayed the ball around the floor and put in significant effort moving off ball. So while he's not the biggest guard or the most explosive athlete, he reads defenses like someone who's been in the league for decades."
A+.
ESPN's Ben Golliver.
Okay. Oh.
Likes to travel.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben
likes to travel. You got it.
Uh-huh.
He gave out 8 A grades. The Kings weren't one.
Oh.
But they got a B+.
I don't like Ben anymore.
Well, you know what? I'm going to quote Ben.
Okay.
But since he gave us a B+, I'm going to quote him in a stupid voice. You ready?
Yeah, perfect.
As a small guard with limitless scoring ability who also happens to be a major defensive liability, Acuff is unlikely to develop into a player capable of being the best player in a championship team. But that's okay for Sacramento, who has more immediate concerns, erasing the bad memories of a dreadful season last year, plus installing a new point guard of the future after trading Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox. All right, well.
All right, Ben.
Good job, Ben.
Someone didn't watch the finals.
Someone doesn't watch basketball, apparently. Finally, CBS Sports. Is it Adam Einhorn? No. It's Adam Finkelstein.
Yeah.
Finkelstein's Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkelstein. CBS Sports gave the Kings an A-. We'll take it for the selection of Acuff. So he gets a normal voice. Quote, "This is exactly what Sacramento wanted, and it didn't have to trade up to get him." It didn't have to? Or they didn't have to? Oh, that's weird.
Go on.
Acuff gives the Kings the type of offensive alpha creator that they don't yet have, and he provides more immediate impact than other players on the board, especially on the offensive end of the floor. Acuff is a shot creator and a multi-level scoring threat. He has the strength, balance, and poise to dictate his own pace and supplements that with extreme confidence to deliver in big games and moments. It's pretty good. Shout out to Jason Anderson of the B for gathering all those and ripping him off.
That's promising.
You know what?
I guess.
Honestly, Graves are in.
Yeah.
Should we right now start making reservations for flights in late April to wherever we may be going for the playoffs?
No, because they're coming here.
Oh, home court advantage?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And we're beating them in 2.
Yeah.
We're not
so
even going
dominant.
on the road.
Don't even have to go.
So dominant, they just give up.
They fold.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys talking like that when Wimbledon's going?
What?
Wimbledon's already started.
It has.
Yeah. They're hitting the ball right now.
Tennising.
With who's our number 1 seed Yannick Sinner versus
it's in a battle with Rachmaninovic.
Kanadovich?
What is it?
Kevin Kim. What the hell? I can't even see. I can see a K.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's God dang, dude.
Monovich?
Cambodia? No. Ding. Well, you know what?
What's his first name?
Miomir Kekmanovic.
Yeah.
It's his second double, James, of the match. Rough time for it. Break point center.
Kekmanovic.
Third set. Critical third set.
Wobble proves decisive.
That's our guess, right?
Yeah.
Kekmanovic. I don't think we can
They're not going to say it.
Right off the back of the double. Great point for 6'5". Just a
come on
miss that wasn't really
Fowler.
close.
Just say his name.
They have no idea how to say it.
To make the guy play. It's 5-all break point.
Which
He's
guy?
not used to being in these positions.
Just say it.
Let him off the hook.
Him. Who? Hurry up.
Oh. Fault who?
Right, we turn it down. So we get, okay, no. So, oh, come on. Kekmanovic. It's Kekmanovic. Come on. Tennis audio is stupid.
Oh, there you go. There's a winner.
Sweet backhand from Kekmanovic.
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 Catch me if you can.
Hey, Dad, you want to have a Kekmanovic? We'll take a break. Well, we come
put
back.
in your hot dog. Kekmanovic.
Kekmanovic. Oh, that dark road's kind of Sketchmanovic-y. No, they're not doing that. It's break time. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Summer League and the California Classic. They're almost here. We'll preview those. And what do you want to see? We'll talk about that next.
Take Sactown Sports with you everywhere you go with the Sactown Sports app. The most in-depth coverage of the Kings and 49ers. A library of written and video content. And all your favorite personalities all in one place. Download the Sactown Sports app today and get in on the action. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney, and the truth is I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney, I apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. After 15 years and over 50,000 cancellations, I can tell you with confidence, we know how to get you out of your timeshare. Call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit guide absolutely free with all your options for cancellation. Attorneys, this was meant to be funny, so please don't sue me, especially my friend Kenneth from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-881-8686. That's 800-881-8686. 800-881-8686.
Today on the pod, we're talking to Joan, a method actor and Scratchers enthusiast. So, Joan, what do you like about playing Scratchers?
Well, as a method actor, it's about becoming the ticket. Scratching up, down, stage left, stage right.
So what's your motivation? Because your performance feels so real.
Oh, I was just tapping into my inner Scratchers.
Incredible.
Yes. Bravo me.
Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase player claim.
Toyota's 4th of July sales event is on. This is the season for more. This 4th of July, get 3.99% APR plus $500 finance cash on 2026 Tacoma SR5. Or get 2.99% APR plus $1,000 finance cash on Tundra. Make the most of summer in a new Toyota truck. Don't miss the 4th of July sales event. Toyota, let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit and can't be combined with other offers. Cashback offer excludes Tundra TRD Pro and 6/30/26.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
Do you guys want some Kecmanovich with those fries? I got you. Having fun. Having fun. Fun at Wimbledon.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say. It's not quite Wimbledon, but some say it's close. It's the California Classic.
Yep. It's the Wimbledon of Summer League.
I think it's the Wimbledon of pre-Summer League tournaments.
Yes.
I really do.
Yeah.
Might be, you could even call it the World Cup.
Some are calling it Classic.
Yeah, it's not the California event.
Right.
By the way, they started calling it the California Classic the first year. Is that a faux pas? How can you be a classic in your debut?
That was calling their shot.
They basically, they pointed to the fences.
Yeah.
Well,
how this has changed, too, the way it was originally, the concept.
Yeah.
Was supposed to be the California teams.
Yes.
The Warriors, the Lakers, and the Clippers, and the Kings. Mm-hmm. Clippers have never been in it.
Nope.
Lakers have been. Warriors are still.
Mm-hmm.
The Heat used to be a regular team. That was the fourth team they brought in here. Now this year it's Brooklyn and Milwaukee along with the Warriors, which is great because it's a lot of lottery players coming in.
Neither of them, though, from California.
No.
It's
Kings and Warriors.
But maybe now we just adjust. Like instead of being the California Classic with the 4 California teams, as some people took it, maybe it's the Classic that's in California.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
should be the Sacramento Classic.
That's exactly right, because you saw that the Warriors horned in on our gig and stole it last year or the year before.
Didn't do very well with it.
Yeah, it sucked because it's not here.
Yeah,
and those bandwagony Bay Area suits are just like, oh, it's too hot. Oh, we're in Cape Cod or wherever the hell I don't know where they go.
They don't care about Summer League.
They're ascots. But
they're all in Cape Cod.
Yeah, that's where rich people in the Bay Area go to Cape Cod.
Mm-hmm.
Martha's Vineyard.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, and they have vineyards right there.
Right there in Napa.
Yeah.
But they go to Martha's.
Yeah.
Who was Martha? Stewart?
I don't know.
Washington? Maybe.
Plimpton? Is that a person?
Yeah, Martha Plimpton. She was, wasn't she in the Goonies, or her daughter was?
Yeah, Parenthood.
Martha. Oh, God. Washington, Vineyard, Plimpton. Martha. I think that's it. I think that's literally all the Marthas ever.
We're missing one.
Just one, though.
Yep.
All right, we'll move on here in a second. Famous Marthas. Hold on. Let's get
I think isn't it named after Martha Washington?
Probably. Who cares?
Who cares?
For a while, I thought that people were just going to, like, Martha's Vineyard, like, literally.
I need a ruling on this. There's no doubt that the 4th spot should be held by Martha Jane Canary. Now you say, wait, who is
MJC?
Who is MJC? Who is this Martha Jane Canary? Well, you may know her by her nickname, Calamity Jane.
Oh, from the movie?
Yeah, I think she was a real person
real
too. But
person.
yeah,
Calamity Jane, played by Doris Day.
Is that who it was? Because I remember Calamity Jane from the HBO show Deadwood, hanging around with Wild Buffalo Bill or one of the Bills.
Okay.
I don't know. I think
there's no other Martha.
I mean, Martha Graham, Martha McCallum, Martha Reeves. Oh, Martha Quinn.
Oh, here we go.
Would you put Martha Quinn ahead of Calamity Jane?
Absolutely. Did Calamity Jane introduce a music video?
Yeah, Calamity Jane never led us into Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel, did she?
And Martha Quinn could do that unlike any other.
Oh, Martha Washington. What a piece.
I mean, if I had a nickel for as many times I've heard that.
Those paintings.
My goodness, that bonnet does it for
the
me.
rumors at the saloon.
There's not a lot.
What a piece.
There's not a lot of great Marthas, dude. I mean, no offense to regular old good Marthas.
Yeah.
Also, Martha, not a name anymore, really, is it? Though, when's the last time you saw some kid named Martha in school? There's like 85 more Janessas or Khaleesi's.
Going Game of Thrones again.
I guess I did. Right? Oh, who's Martha? Oh, I got excited. Martha Jefferson. I was like, hey, was it George? No, it was the wife of Joe Louis. All right. Anyway, so what do you want to see from
more Marthas?
The California Classic, starting out with Darius Acuff versus Michael Brown Jr.
Yeah, I always say, like, the first time you see the draft picks, look, we love that they're getting great draft grades. I mean, that is fun to see, but it is honestly irrelevant. If they got A's, if they got F's, they're in between with a C, but they're getting good grades. Mm-hmm. What's interesting to me about Acuff is kind of the way, I forget who, it might have been Sam Vecini that you said his breakdown. Yeah. They clearly identified him as the guy they wanted.
Yes.
And they got him. So now the assessment becomes, was their analysis right? Like, if they took Flemings because Acuff was gone, well, they wanted Acuff, but they couldn't take him. This spot, they could take the guy they wanted. They got him. And now let's see what he is. And so, to me, just like, does he look the part of a guy that you can start right away, that you can believe can be your point guard for the next whatever, how many years that you're utilizing him in that spot? And you're not going to figure that out in the California Classic, but you want to see if there are traits and there are elements. You're like, okay. Because you want to see some plays that you go, this guy is going to be really nice with Sabonis, and it's going to be really nice with Zach LaVine, and it's going to help Keegan Murray and Hunter and the other players that are going to be very important to this team. So that, to me, is what I expect from him. And then Karaban and Sharp is just, all right, where can they fit in? Can they get in this rotation? Do they belong at this level? And, again, not all things that are decided in the Classic, but the example I've given before is more so in Vegas, but same idea. Summer League was the first time I saw De'Aaron Fox. Mm-hmm. You went, all right, there's a special element to his speed. Like, there's just nobody out there like him.
Right.
Same thing, though, when I saw Papagiannis. I'm like, ooh. Uh-oh.
There's a special element to his speed.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, man. I'm not seeing it so far in the summer, but that's okay.
Right.
Let's see. This isn't the end-all, be-all, but there were some traits that you went, yikes, I'm a little bit nervous about this pick. So you don't get all the answers, but you want to kind of get the first impression, and you see what you got.
I know that this won't happen, and I know there's reasons for it, but is there a rule? I'm just asking. Is there a rule precluding Domantas Sabonis from playing in the California Classic?
There's not, but why?
Because the only reason. Okay, look. First off, bad idea. Just to be clear.
Okay.
But what I do wonder between like the Classic and or Summer League, right? These players play in these summer runs at, all these different places all the time. And, that's not even talking about like if they're working with the Olympic team or the actual Olympics or whatever tournament it is. Like, I don't know. Why don't we ever see, like Sabonis didn't have and LaVine, for example. Like, what if LaVine popped up in Summer League, just played a couple of games just to have a run with other professionals in an organized atmosphere? I mean, are you going to get – I know that there's runs in L.A. and, Rucker Park and all that have a lot of pros involved, but you're pretty much playing with all pros or would-be pros in Summer League. Why don't they ever integrate that?
Yeah, I'm
just asking.
Besides the thing about the risk of getting injured, but to your point, like, hey, they're also, like, a lot of times the Kings will have some of those guys show up in Vegas anyway and maybe do a practice or a workout with those players. The only thing I can say, or my best guess and analysis of it, like if you've played pickup before and you're with the same group and it's like we all kind of get each other. Mm-hmm. And then there's someone new that comes, you're like, whoa, what's with this guy? Like just playing a little bit differently or a little bit
like
edgy. It's like I got a chance of getting hurt. Like you can get hurt anytime, anywhere, but it's sometimes it's impacted by the way someone else is playing. So if it's one of those rookies or it's like, oh, Sabonis is out here, I'm going to make a statement. Yeah. I'm going to show my team, the Milwaukee Bucks, that I can guard this guy, and he's doing some things you're like, just like cool it.
Like, calm down, we're here to get – but which is unfair because if, Fleber McGeeber of the Jazz, is trying to get a two-way deal, if he does this crazy poster dunk over – Domantas Sabonis, since we're using that example, then it's everywhere, and he's doing everything he can to latch on to the NBA, so you can't tell him to cool it.
Right.
Whereas Sabonis is like, dude, I'm just trying to get a workout, and they're like, yeah, bro, you've also made $250 million.
Right. I think you'd rather have that workout be in a practice, controlled environment, I guess. I don't know.
But you know what? I wonder what Scott Perry'd say to that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask him.
We can ask him tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 9:30?
Yeah.
Tomorrow
it's 9:30.
Isn't it at 9:30?
I don't know.
Didn't I say? I thought it said 9:30.
Okay.
I mean, I know I just said 9:30.
Yeah.
But I thought I said 9:30 before. Did I not say that? Did I say whenever? I think we're shooting. I want to be careful now. I think we're shooting for 9:30. But we're always going to be very respectful of Mr. Scott Perry's time, and we don't want to.
Absolutely.
We don't want to. No, I said it. I tweeted it. Scott Perry will join the morning show at 9:30 on Tuesday. I tweeted that on Friday.
Oh.
You didn't see it? You weren't on Twitter all weekend? Also, a couple of quick NBA thoughts before we go. I've been watching, I can't stop watching Caleb Wilson film. Dude, he's going to be, if you said to me, who's going to have the most successful NBA career in this entire draft class, I think I'd say Caleb Wilson.
Yeah.
He's going to be so good, dude.
I like him a lot.
And then the other thing, it's the Wizards. DeBonce's the number one pick, but I don't know if you saw this last week. It was either late last week or over the weekend. Did you see the interview where he was asked who he thinks his NBA comp is?
Mm-mm.
And I'm going to paraphrase him, but I've never seen this answer. He goes, I'm going to go a little deep knowledge on you here, but from the film I've been watching, he goes, honestly, a guy most of you probably don't even know, but I think my biggest NBA comp, the closest to me, is Len Bias.
Ah.
And I was like, yup, I'm a fan for life right there. Well, I've never heard a player use Lenny as a comp. I say Lenny like we were friends, sorry.
40 years before.
Right? Like, how cool is that? How much of a student of the game, and he was going into like some details on things. Like, how much of a student of the game do you have to be to even know at this age who Len Bias is? And then be like, yeah, this is why we're a comp.
Wow.
AJ DeBonce, super stud.
Yeah.
Also, Anase DeBonce.
Yeah, that's right.
Great name.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, hey, meet those new Kings, and you'll be hearing from them today. We'll explain the whole schedule for you next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave.
What's up? It's Matt George.
What's good? It's Alan Stiles.
With the most trusted voices in the community.
This is Jason Ross.
Hey, it's Kayla Anderson.
It's Whitey Gleason.
Ready to help promote your business, both as partners and customers. All you have to do is ask. Pick up the phone, dial pound 250 and say, grow my business to get connected with a team member today. That's pound 250 and say, grow my business. Our team will review your product, quickly pair you with a perfect endorser, and create video and audio samples all at no cost or obligation to you. With the most live and local on-air lineup, a dynamic content-driven website, and a state-of-the-art mobile app, Sactown Sports 1140 is tailor-made to help you connect with a sports audience in Sacramento. So why wait? Dial pound 250 today. Say, grow my business, and let us help take you to the next level.
Hey, I'm not one to say I told you so, but do you remember last year when I told you that Pure Talk was hands down the best wireless company that I'd ever used? Well, some of you were skeptical, but Consumer Reports just asked 120,000 people to rate every wireless company in America, including the big boys. Well, guess which company was the only company to get 5 stars in every category? Yeah, Pure Talk. Coverage, support, value, data. 5 stars across the board. No service contracts, no cancellation fees, just great U.S. customer service on a crazy fast 5G network for a fraction of what you've been paying. I'm not going to say I told you so, but I will encourage you one more time to dial pound 250, say micro, and switch to a 5-star American wireless company that won't let you down. Pure Talk.
KHD KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Halfway through a Monday, 1-800-920-1140. 916-339-1140 is your text line. 441140 as well. Forgot to tell you the 6 a.m. because I spent the weekend down on the old farm. And I was talking to a family friend down there who... you don't see people for a while, and you ask, oh, how is this? You ever do the thing where you ask them, like, how a wife is or a parent is or whatever? Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, you step into something, which I did. But it always, you don't see a lot of Lorraines these days. And I always remembered because his long time, like 8 years, girlfriend's name was Lorraine.
Okay.
And so I said, how's Lorraine? And I said, they broke up a few months ago. So I kind of stepped into that. And so we were talking. And then what's funny is so we finally got around to, well, he's been dating somebody for a few months now. And her name is Claire, which also you don't see a lot of Claires. Her name's Claire Lee is her last name. And I said, is there an upside, a downside? How do you compare the two? And he said, well, the good news is I can see Claire Lee now. Lorraine is gone.
Hold 6 out of 10.
I wasn't ready for that.
I can see, so he can see Claire Lee now. Lorraine is gone.
Yeah, 6.
Okay, it's 7. Now I get it.
Again, once we get in the new studio, I'm 100% getting a soundboard because this show we really need a couple of different laugh tracks. That would have been perfect just to click one there and where you have like big laugh followed by applause. Ooh, for
standing
kiss.
Ovation.
Yeah, standing ovation. What's that?
Ooh, for kiss.
Ooh, for kiss. Ooh. Anyway.
Oh, like the song.
Yeah, like the song, I can see clearly now the rain is gone, but he can see clearly now. Lorraine is gone.
I think 8 out of 10, actually.
Okay, you know what? Thank you. Can I just say, by the way, I think the joke is a 5 out of 10. I'm saying that myself. But I think the ability to set it up and not give it away, like you probably, I'm sure your spider senses might have been tingling, but
I didn't have it this time.
I don't think you knew I was doing a bit.
Yeah, you did one recently, I think on Crosstalk, that you got both Matt and Kayla,
Yeah.
but I could tell.
You could tell.
On that one, but you did a good job.
I think I was telling the story, you legitimately, like, because I had to kind of reverse the names. And I think being able to get to the punchline without you expecting it, I think that takes it from a 5 to an 8 or 9. That's me personally.
Now you're giving it a 9. No one said 9.
I think,
Anthony jumped up 2 spots, but he got to 8. He didn't say 9.
So a moth walks into a podiatrist.
We don't have 20 minutes. Shout out the late, great Norm McDonald. The newest of Kings. Arrived yesterday in Sacramento.
What are they doing here?
Hey, what you doing here? I do wonder what they're doing. Like, they all came in, as we said earlier, the Caravan and Emanuel Sharp, all those, they flew in on, United or whatever, and, Darius Acuff and the Acuff crew. I'm sure mom and dad were on there and various family members, agents, neighbors, whatever, whoever, bring whoever you want. It's your party. They all rolled in. I imagine they're staying downtown. Although, how funny would it be if the Kings just like rented an Airbnb for him? Just like how
slumber party.
By the way, have we announced any upcoming field trips for any shows that may or may not be?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, for example, if a show from here we're going to go on location somewhere, they might stay in an Airbnb.
They might.
Well, why put these guys up in a hotel? Why not get a nice, like a gorgeous Airbnb overlooking the Sacramento River, where?
And
Bond. Yeah. Have a barbecue, have a movie night.
Mm-hmm.
Sheep Detectives is currently streaming for free on Amazon Prime. That's a fine movie to watch with people. Why not do that? But they're downtown, I imagine. And it's like, what did they do? I'm going to guess there was a dinner last night.
Probably last night. Then today, obviously, their press conference. And then, honestly, they got some practice time. They got some workouts to do because the Classic is the end of the week.
I think they might be.
And Vegas is right after that.
I think exactly. Then they're off to Vegas.
Yeah.
And I wonder, because you got to do the medical. Well, I'm sure they already did that, but you got to sign the contracts.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk to Scott tomorrow at 9:30. Also, Darius Acuff should join the midday show somewhere around 2:30-ish, I think. Or excuse me, the afternoon show. I apologize. Somewhere around 2:30. Whitey and Alan. I know we're having Scott on. I would love to have, I wish we had a contact with the Kings that could speak publicly. That was allowed by, to speak officially. I would love to know, legitimately, what is, as they call the TikTok of their arrival. Not that TikTok, but the old school. What's the step-by-step? So they got there on the plane. Then they probably went, straight to the hotel. So here's what I want to know. Were there bags of gear waiting for them on that big? They had a big black bus, luxury van waiting for them.
Sprinter van or whatever it was. Yeah.
Was there a King's bag full of gear, maybe a welcome this, that, whatever, maybe an iPad loaded up with plays and stuff like that for them to study? I don't know. When they got to the hotel, was there a cheese plate? Just asking. Was there something cool? And did they, for those who maybe brought their families with them, right? Is there?
Did they get a cheese plate?
Did they get a cheese plate? And then dinner. Where'd you go last night? But here's what I really want to know, because I don't want to mess with their privacy, right? So you're an 18, 19, 20, or in Karaban's case, 30-year-old rookie, and you're going to sign your contract, right? And then you're going to Vegas. Now, I know this isn't the old days because of NIL and stuff, but when does that first check come? Do you get the check before you go to Vegas? So you got a little.
So.
No?
I don't believe so. It could be wrong, but.
You're probably right. So what, do you have to wait 2 weeks?
Well, because I thought I've heard this story before, and maybe you can support it. Didn't you hear something along the lines, whatever draft, NBA, NFL?
Yeah.
You're the top pick. You're going to make a ton of money. But between and I know this sounds silly, but draft night, so the suit, the watch, the jewelry, taking your family, maybe getting them suits or new stuff, maybe buying something getting your agent, you start so far behind, even though it sounds like, you're going to make $20 million. Well, yeah, but I already spent, you didn't spend 20, but we kind of went through it last week. I think we were talking about a contract and taxes and what you owe other people. Again, they are all getting paid an incredible amount of money, but they do spend it, not frivolously, but I'm even that's why sometimes guys already start behind and you're going, my goodness.
Right. Where did that?
Could you just have a suit that you already owned and show up and look nice in it? And
they got to have some sort. I mean, again, I know NIL changes things, but they got to have some sort of advance. There's got to be some sort of program. I wonder if there is. That's
maybe you still owe it.
Yeah. But is it NBA sponsored where it's hey, look, we'll give you an advance. Who am
I thinking of? Oh, Mendoza, right? Didn't he have the party at home? Which I'm sure there was a party,
and it was
expense,
a nice looking party.
But I mean, he didn't go to the draft, didn't have to get a suit. I don't know. It
makes you kind of wonder. And then once you get what about per diem?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What about per diem? Do you get that? You know what? Why are we? I hate ADD so much, but you know what? I'm gonna
call him about the cheese plate.
Well, we're just asking stuff, but we don't know, right? So why not ask? It'd be interesting to ask somebody who actually went through the whole thing, right?
Okay.
And has that experience and went through it, and whether it's hello,
Carmichael Dave.
What's up, Dante Green,
Hey.
Jason Ross, it's Dave. Good morning. How are you, brother?
You're on the
Hey,
air.
Ross. What's up, baby? What's up, fellas?
I texted him. He was good, but yes, you're on the air. Dante, first off, love you, miss you. How are you? Let's get the pleasantries out of the way for the public. How you been, man?
I've been good, man. Running around, being dad, playing in the Big Three as well. Just enjoying life right now, man. Enjoying life.
Awesome.
I hate to ask this, but how old's Lil Tay?
Lil Tay is now 17.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
Oh, no.
What is
if you just said 7, that would have been okay.
High school. Junior high school. Crazy.
That's right, because he and my son Mason are the same age. And are you getting a little gray in that beard yet?
A little, man. The beard and the hair, by my sideburns, crazy gray. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there for sure.
We were having a conversation, and it's such an honor and a pleasure to be able to ask somebody who was drafted in the first round a few years back out of Syracuse. We have new rookies coming in, Darius Acuff and a couple others, and we were just going through I know it was different back then for you with NIL now, and these guys are coming in, they're already millionaires, but honestly, they just flew in yesterday, the California Classic, which was not around when you were drafted, but that's going to happen over the next weekend, this coming weekend. And it's those
are summer league teams.
Yeah. It's just in Sacramento. It's 4, and then they go to Vegas and do summer league, which I believe you did play in summer league. Yeah,
40.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
yes, sir.
Here's my question: you get drafted. You're just kind of a broke college kid coming into the world. You're about to go to Las Vegas. I think one of the first things you had to do was come in, on board, sign your contract. When do you get your first paycheck? Do you remember?
I got my first paycheck after summer league.
After summer.
Because I signed my contract 5 minutes before the first game.
Oh,
so if you don't sign, it was some bonuses and little things that they were trying to work out. My agent and the team at the time I was with Houston, so with Houston and my agent. But once I signed, played in summer league, and then I got my first check after summer league.
Dante, do you remember if you, and I'm saying started behind, you probably had some agent expenses, maybe draft day expenses. Did you feel like you were, I don't want to say in debt, but behind before you kind of got that first contract?
No, most of mine. So I didn't really take out any money per se because I stayed on campus all my freshman year. Like I finished up even with classes, and I didn't leave and like go work out.
Okay.
I was fortunate enough to have a coaching staff, like my assistant coaches and the managers that were at the school at Syracuse at the time really looked out, and I did mostly all my pre-draft stuff, like workouts and everything at Syracuse. So I didn't really need to leave anywhere and take out any expenses. With my agent, money that was tied up on the back end with endorsements. So wherever endorsements I had, the money would come out of there. So my first check was pretty much, for the most part, other than maybe my suit for draft day, it was all mine.
Nice.
Dante Green joining us, kind of a surprise today.
Yeah.
It's just nice to be able to talk. And if you don't know Dante's background, he was born in Germany on an Air Force base. His mom worked, God rest her soul, worked for the NSA. He was living with his dad and his brother, I believe, at the time when you were drafted, if I remember my history right, Dante.
Yes, sir.
What was you had such a great support system, and not everybody has that support system. So when it came to finances and saving and discipline and all that, was that something you were able to lean on? And did you have to deal with the I'm not trying to call anyone out, but did cousin Billy or Uncle Johnny or people coming out of the woodwork, did you have to deal with that much?
It wasn't necessarily the woodworks, but you have your family come around, the family that you know. I didn't have anybody pop up
right
that I really didn't know and try to get anything, but just a media family. You always have those, but for the most part, my support team was pretty dope, and it was basically really just worry about grandma and my little brother. My dad was straight. I did actually buy him a car cash with my first check. I bought him his little Nissan Murano, nothing too crazy, but it was just something that he had wanted at the time, and it wasn't crazy expensive, so I was able to do that. But outside of that, it was definitely discipline. The hardest thing is to learn how to say no. I tell young guys that all the time. You got to learn how to say no because you want to do everything for everybody. But once you learn how to say no, you'll be good.
I want to see, Dave, if this is foolproof, and it feels like it will be because Dante, players older than you, a Doug Christie, a Bobby Jackson, Henry Turner, they'll go, man. I mean, they're all grateful. They did well, but they're thinking, man, I was born at the wrong time. You did well. You did well financially. I'm thinking about like SGA is going to make like $75 million in a few years. Like, do you ever allow yourself to think about that? Like, man, I did fine, but look at what people are getting paid now.
Even after like a few years after I left the league, you had guys that were, you got to think, I was just a role player. I averaged 6 points a game, 6 and whatever it was, 6 and 4. 6 and 4 is getting you $20 million now. Like I was barely scratching $1 million. Trying to get that. So it's just, you always see, you love to see it. It was, hey, I paid my dues. I paid the way to help these guys get to where they're at now and be able to make that money. So I mean, it's all good, just as long as they make it up on the back end with the pension. I'm good. I'm good to go.
Now, there's a lot of things we could talk about when it comes to highlights of Dante Green's career, most memorable things, and we've talked at length before about Dante being a modern day Nostradamus, jumping out on the court when Tyreek Evans hit that shot against
Ball was
Memphis.
barely out of his hands.
What we don't talk about enough, that's one of my favorite memories, is if you watch Dante, he could jump out of the gym. The athleticism was off the chain. The dunk-off that somebody happened to catch on video that involved at least these three. I believe it was Tyreek, Dante, and John Brockman.
Oh, yeah.
And to this day, I don't think I have ever been more on my ass surprised that, did you know Brockman had hops like that?
I know he had hops, but I didn't think he had the what's the word I'm looking for? The dunk package that he had.
Right. Creativity,
Going that day, like he was, for him to be that big, like, Brock was a big dude, man, but he was out there really like flying, like doing some stuff that I never seen him do before. I was like, man, like you surprised me that with all that. We talked about it just recently on Facebook, and I was talking to him like, hey man, remember the dunk contest we had? Like that was viral. I guess you would call it viral before viral.
Yeah.
It was a pretty big deal.
I'm gonna text you. Sure. I'm gonna text you the link. I just checked. It's still up on YouTube.
It's still up. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on Facebook, so I'll text it to you.
Okay, sounds good.
How is everything going with you, though, otherwise, before we part ways? I know, by the way, the texts are filling up. You know there's so much love still here for you. Here's somebody saying, since you got Dante on, please tell him I said thank you for the shoes. He gave them to me at the practice facility at the old arena back in 2008 when I caught him walking out to the parking lot. I appreciate it. My son loves him. He knows where they're from. I used to be a locker room guy at the arena back in the day. I used to break down and set up. Dante was the nicest guy. You still got people that remember that you made a difference,
too. That's love, man.
You know?
That's love. Nah, other than just running around behind the kids, man, trying to win some games in the Big Three, like I said. Hopefully everybody can check us out. We play on CBS Saturdays and Sundays. Got to check the listings for the days and the times. But just trying to get out there, still finish up my career and get some wins and just have fun with it.
You next time you get to Sacramento, man, you got to come sit with us, would you?
Yeah, I'll be in for sure. I'll be out this summer. So
awesome.
I'll be coming out and hang out with you guys in the morning. I'll be up, so it won't be too early for me.
Dante Green, who is we'll just say in his 30s.
Okay. Hey,
but is always going to be my rookie. Always.
Oh, wow.
Always. That's old
Carmichael
school.
Dave, my guy. Always appreciate you guys.
Love you too,
man.
Thank you,
All right,
brother.
thank
Take
you.
care. That's Dante Green. So there you go.
That's awesome.
That is great. So yeah,
that's a nice surprise.
He didn't get a check until after, so he's just playing through summer league.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get per diem.
Yeah, but he also didn't
like
overspend or spend crazy, so he was kind of ready to go. But it's just a different. I don't know. Good for him.
Dante was one of my first memories, or first real lessons in getting to know a player, and you have these stereotypes. I'm not talking about those stereotypes. I'm talking about athletes. Dumb athlete comes in, blah, 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 whatever. And, you maybe the way they deal with media, or they don't talk, or these sound bites or whatever, and you think you get this handle on them. And Dante was one of the first, man, where it's like you sit and talk to him about what he is so cerebral.
Yeah,
he is so whip smart. And it taught me that lesson of like, dude, you cannot even presume to know these people through the media or their expressions on the court. Or it's like we all presume, or a lot of it, Zach LaVine, for example, like enemy number one in sack and this and that and whatever. It's like when you really break it down, it's like, dude signed a contract he was offered.
Right.
Makes a ton of money.
Yeah.
Is he overpaid? Sure. That's a fair opinion if that's what you think that he is. I think he makes more money than his value is. You might, but I don't blame him.
But you would sign it.
And I would sign it yesterday. But then we claimed it, or it's just tough to try to put a handle on these athletes who maybe are a little guarded. We talked about at Summer League some of the stuff he went through last year off the court that we still haven't publicly talked about because that's his business. Mm-hmm. But sitting down with him at Summer League was one of the most enjoyable Summer League at Media Day was one of the more enjoyable conversations I think either of us have ever had with a Kings player. And you can tell with Zach, there is a deep sense of intelligence and way beyond basketball with that guy.
Yeah, you know what's interesting, and maybe I could have asked Dante this, I was just thinking about it now, like Jalen Brunson just got praised for taking less money a couple years ago. And I think more media and fans will be like, see, look, they make so much. Good for him for taking less. It might help the team.
Yeah.
But I wonder in like the player circles if that's praised as much, because agents and players will go like, look, if Zach LaVine's offer, you have to take that because that's a bar that you've now set for another player that's a comp to you.
Yep.
And it's like if you're taking less part, it's you're setting a precedent for others. And I think by taking the bigger figure, you're also setting a precedent. So I wonder how it's perceived in player circles.
Well, you saw this with a little bit of this with Mike Nori with the Blazers.
Yes.
And him taking the year to year. And I thought coaches, they were
mad at the organization, but they also might be.
I think they were very careful to not disparage Micah publicly. As a matter of fact, everything ranged from praise to full-on love affair style praise of Micah, and he obviously deserves it based on his reputation. But I'm guessing he got a couple of phone calls like, "Dude, what are you doing?" But again, there's 30 jobs. Dude's been an assistant for a long, long time, and needed to pop in somewhere. Jalen Brunson made a decision. And what's the difference between that and what James Harden's doing right now? Look, I feel how I feel about James Harden on the court, but it sounds like he's opting out to get more money, but also to lower that average annual value so they can bring in some more help.
Yeah, I mean, look at your neighborhood. Like, right, if your homes in your neighborhood, whatever the price value, I'll just make up a number. There are $500,000 homes, and someone sells their home for $600. You're like, wow, I don't think that home is for $600, but good for us. Our house value. But then that other neighbor sells it for $300. You're like, wait, what are you doing?
What are you doing, guy?
You just hurt our value.
You screwed our value.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, what is it? The rising tide takes the ships.
They go somewhere.
Where the place?
To the fields.
Toilet store.
That is the exact. I saw that on a bumper sticker.
Ronald Reagan said that.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Well, toilet store. We'll take a break.
We're breaking on that note.
By the way, did we even acknowledge that Ronald Reagan made it into the group chat last week on our show?
No.
You remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Was it for Ronaldo?
We'll just leave it there.
Yeah. I don't know where you and Chris go.
Chris can I be clear? He went there. I didn't go anywhere. Chris had thoughts.
Okay.
When we come back, the A's at the halfway. We're already at the halfway point.
They're a little past now.
What the HE double hockey sticks is going? Where'd the season go?
And the Dodgers are here tonight.
Oh my goodness, your Dodgers here. You going to any of these games
tonight?
Tonight. Jason loves. I even almost sang. I said, "Day, Jason." I sang it myself. We'll talk about it next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. As many of you know, my song Winning Streak is about my own personal struggles with addiction. I first sought help for my addiction at 14 years old. Start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org. The real you is worth recovery. Choose Change California provides access to proven treatment options for addiction to opioids and stimulants. ChooseChangeCA.org. This is your chance to recover your life.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the matchday spread. He's reaching for the buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Typically, a high handicapper carries an index of 20 or more. Golf Monthly's Barry Plummer offers 4 tips if you're tired of that high handicap. First, choose the right equipment. Invest in a 5-wood, which is more forgiving than a 3-wood or 3 hybrid. It's a much better option for getting the ball in the air. Second, play for bogey on par 5s. Break the longer holes into manageable chunks, perhaps aiming to hit the green with 4 easy swings while also navigating away from the trouble along the way. 3, leave the sand wedge in the bag for chipping. Up and down percentages are almost twice as good when chipping a 9-iron over a sand wedge, and 3.5 times better with the putter. And finally, stop leaving your putts short. A 20 handicapper leaves 55% of their missed putts short of the the hole. Give yourself a chance with every attempt and don't leave another putt short. Try these simple tips and let's see whether your handicap starts to come down. And have some fun out there. That'll help too. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
In celebration of 80 years of 49ers football, Sactown Sports is counting down 80 of the most memorable moments that have shaped the team's storied legacy and winning tradition. Here's today's faithful flashback.
Number 51, Jeff Garcia's postseason return.
2 years without a postseason felt like an eternity at the turn of the century for the faithful of the 49ers. After seasons of 4-12 and 6-10, Jeff Garcia led the San Francisco 49ers to a 12-4 record in 2001, returning the team to the playoffs for the first time since 1998. For Garcia, it was a career-best year, throwing 32 touchdowns and adding 5 more on the ground, which would be his second of 4 Pro Bowl appearances. More importantly, his big year got San Francisco back in the postseason as they secured a wild card spot.
Faithful flashbacks on Sactown Sports 1140.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Who's hot, who's not, streaking, all coming your way. Still the 9 o'clock hour as well. Free agency begins tomorrow. What can we expect? We're already hearing lots of different reports coming out about different teams and different players opting in, opting out, freeing up money. It's generally pretty crazy around the free agency, and it seems like it's going to have more of that. So I know we're getting to that at 9 o'clock.
And for us, meaning Kings, Bobby Marks just put this out. Let me find it, but it did a good job at kind of laying out where the Kings are financially. Oh, hell, I can't find it, but they're oh, here we go. Hell. Sound like that was Bobby Euchre in Major League. No one's listening. They're $16 million over the tax as of now.
Yep.
$13 million over the first apron. They're right at apron number 2. The DeMar DeRozan contract is $25.7 million, guaranteed for $10 million. So that's gonna if they were to move him out.
Yeah, they'd be under all of them.
I think. Well, it's at $13 million over the first apron. If it's guaranteed for 10, wouldn't they be 3? I don't know how the hell that works. My math says they'd still be $3 million over the first, but under the second. But who knows? Who the heck knows? But I don't think, I don't know how the Warriors, the Heat, it seems like the Warriors, the Heat, and the Lakers don't have a salary cap.
Right.
And I know that's not the case, but it just seems that way, that they're always in the mix for 90 players. And half the time, like with the Heat and Giannis, they're able to figure it out. I don't, it doesn't appear that the Kings, nor really should they be, in the mix for any of this stuff. They're just kind of trying to figure out their ways around. According to Shams Charania, Kawhi Leonard has let it be known that the Raptors, the only team he would sign an extension with. The Clippers and Toronto have been conversing about perhaps a return to California, Canada, for that. So, yeah, that'll be very, very, very interesting. As far as the A's go,
yes,
halfway-ish. The Dodgers are coming in for a 3-game series. Now, Jason, you have written down their halfway point records, or somewhat close, since 2022. Mm-hmm. In which they were 26-55 4 years ago. Then they went to 21-60. And then they went to 29-52. Last year, 32-49. And this season they are 39-42 after kind of a rough and tumble week. They've just been flirting with 500.
Right.
After this series, great note here, all of the major league teams have been through Sacramento over the last couple of years.
Yep.
So that's interesting. When it comes to baseball in Sacramento, we knew that this expansion this expansion push, there'd be a big hello blowout, and then things kind of get quiet while and they are working on stuff.
Yeah.
You got to find an owner, deal with all this stuff, labor, strife, and dealing with that, whatever. But now that we're a year and a half into it, has baseball in Sacramento been a successful thing? And how do we define what is or isn't success?
Well, I would say their attendance is better this year consistently, but it's also, I think, contingent on where they go from here. I mean, so since that record of 39-42, they've gone 1-2. They're 40-44. They're still in the race, but they're a flawed team. They were supposed to have a great offense with some questionable pitching. The offense has been okay. The questionable pitching is fair because that's been questionable. Right. The bullpen's killing them. And we went from them leading the division for a good chunk of this first half of the season to now they're chasing teams.
Yeah.
So I think the rest of the way is going to, just on the A's perspective, is going to depend on how they play. But I feel like as someone that's gone to a lot of the games, more times than not, there are just a lot of fans of the other team.
Yeah.
And so I can only imagine tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday when the Dodgers are here, it's just going to be filled with Dodger fans. The Yankees are that way, the Red Sox, when the Giants were here. I mean, it's going to be packed. And Wednesday, Shohei's pitching. So, I mean, to see, like, those kind of things was what excited me. Look, I never wanted them to leave Oakland, but when the choice was, it's happening, I'd rather them come here than go somewhere else. But it's because of these opportunities to see other teams, but also to see the A's. I've grown to like this team and watch them and want to see them win. But I know a lot of people at the park tonight are going to be there to watch the Dodgers. And I don't know what that's – it does remind me – you remember the very beginning days, Dave, of the Kings being here.
Yes.
When they also weren't very good.
Yes.
But it was like, oh, Magic Johnson and the Lakers are coming. Oh, Larry Bird and the Celtics will be here. Dr. J and the – like, a lot of it was to see the other stars of the sport come through. And, while our little team is here, but sorry, Reggie Theus, I want to see Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
And sorry, LaSalle Thompson, but Larry Bird's here. It's like, well, yeah, but we have our own squad.
The Celtics would come through in the 80s.
That's a huge ticket.
And that would, I think that's almost like, the Lakers would be the Dodgers, the Celtics would be like the Yankees as far as coming through. And everybody wanted to see Larry, and everybody wanted to see Magic on the floor.
These are the guys I saw in the finals.
And I will say this, though. A lot of people remember that opening year when Bird missed those two free throws and the Kings were able to beat the Celtics, who I think that was the year they lost like one game at home, and it was one of those dominant years for them. And that's about as, there's people that I was not there. There's people that were there that would say that's the loudest they've ever heard any of the three incarnations of arena for Sacramento. So obviously there were a lot of Kings fans there as well. When it comes to the Dodgers, there's just no denying it. Their home average attendance is 50,872. That is 9,000 ahead of the second highest, the San Diego Padres. Which it's a huge park, but still, my goodness, the Padres, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, Philly, and San Francisco around it. They're all around 40,000. The Dodgers at almost 51,000. But on the road, the Dodgers are also the top draw at 37.5. A full 30,000 ahead of the Chicago Cubs in second. Weirdly enough, Jason, and I don't have the Cubs are second at 34,707. The Phillies are third at 34,407. This is road average attendance. And at fourth at 33,000, the Athletics.
Wow.
I don't here's the thing, but I suspect there's something strange there. Because fifth is the Miami Marlins.
Huh.
And the reason why I bring that particular thing up is that Miami and the A's are the two lowest home attended games.
Yeah. Well, the A's have to be. They just don't have a big enough park.
Sure. Why the hell would two of those teams be in the top 5? Why would the A's? There's got to be a reason that we're missing. Why the A's? The A's are a bigger road draw, according to ESPN.com. The A's are a bigger road draw on average by over 4,000 fans per game than the New York Yankees.
Okay, so tell me the first 3 teams again.
Dodgers, Cubs, Philly.
And then Miami's 5, Mets 6. Okay, I have a partial theory.
Uh-huh.
How far are the Dodgers ahead of second place?
3,000.
Oh, the average? Okay.
Yeah, average, 37 to 34.
So the smallest park in Major League Baseball is right here.
Uh-huh.
Right. I mean, the Dodgers haven't been here yet till tonight. Cubs don't come here.
Yeah.
Phillies don't come here. Miami's here at the end of the week.
Sure.
Mets won't be here. That's interesting. 5, A's play here. So 5 of those 6 haven't been here or won't be here.
Well, and then I'm kind of picking up.
And I don't know if a 3-game series would impact that, but.
Well, I'm picking up what you're putting down now. So the A's have been to Toronto, Atlanta, the Yankees, the Mets. Let's see who else is on that list.
Seattle's not bad fan base.
San Diego.
Yeah.
The Cubs. The Giants.
Yeah, those are all going to draw well.
Those are all going to draw massively. I mean, the Giants series drew 40, 37, and 33,000 on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
San Diego, they were all above 41,000. In New York, when they went to play the Yankees early on, they were all in the 38 to 40,000 range.
Yeah.
So maybe that is a little bit of what it is. But then when you look at official A's attendances down here, they got 12,300 for their last home game against the Angels, which is pretty impressive.
That's great. Yeah, it'll be full for these 3 games. Like, what were the Yankees numbers?
Yankees numbers when they were where are you?
That was in May.
Was that in May? Come on, Yankees, where are you at? There you are. 12, and 12. So all 3 effectively sellouts.
Yeah.
I hate that it's not like Golden One, where you know exactly what a sellout is. This one kind of varies. This will be packed to the absolute gills tonight. As a matter of fact, if you'd like to get in to see, for example, let me make a point here. The A's play after the Dodgers. The Marlins come into town. You can get tickets to the Sunday 1:30 game for as low as $27.
Okay.
You want to get in tonight? No problem.
Sure.
You can get in for as low as $235. Woo. So according to ESPN.com, which uses whatever the hell they use for the tickets, $235 as of right now is the absolute. I mean, I'm guessing that's way the hell out there on the lawn to get in to see A's Dodgers. So it does. There's a little something there.
Yeah.
And I don't know that really anybody else in that division. I'm trying to think. Seattle, Texas, Houston. I don't think any of them are huge draws. Decent.
Yeah.
Not Dodgery. Not Yankee-ish.
Yeah.
Not even Cubbish.
No, not even Cubbish.
It's rubbish. We'll take a break. Quick break, guys. When we come back. What's hot, what's not? We'll go streaking before we get to 9 a.m. And let's look at free agency. We'll do that next.
You thought Carmichael Dave was done with his food and movie analogies? Think again.
You know what Bad News Bears was? Bad News Bears was the McDonald's double cheeseburger of baseball movies. Like, hey man, I'll eat it. It's good. I enjoyed it. Not my top 10 of fast food burgers, but I got nothing bad to say about the McDonald's double cheeseburger. It's come through the clutch.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
Toyota's 4th of July sales event is on. This is the season for more. Check out Toyota's 21 hybrid and electrified models. Score deals on the 50 MPG Corolla Hybrid and 51 MPG Camry. Get 0% APR on all Toyota EVs like the new CHR. Or get 0% APR plus $1,500 finance cash on BZ. Don't miss Toyota's 4th of July sales event. Toyota, let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premium rated credit and cannot be combined with other offers in 6/30/26.
Country in the Park 2, presented by your California Army National Guard, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Bailey Zimmerman, Russell Dickerson, Plus more. Enjoy line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bull, and food trucks. Tickets start at just $70. Country in the Park 2, October 23rd at Hart Health Park at Cal Expo with Michelob Ultra, the California Office of Traffic Safety, and Caltrans. More info at CITPFest.com. The Gold Rush Classic is a celebrity pro-am golf tournament, $1 million hole-in-one, a celebrity skins game, a draft party, and a concert under the stars. The Gold Rush Classic raises money for Jordan's Guardian Angels, Make-A-Wish, First Tee of Sacramento, local youth, sports, and other worthwhile children's charities. The Gold Rush Classic takes place on August 6th and 7th in Rancho Murrieta. Join the fun, raise money for charity, and play golf with basketball royalty like Reggie Theus, Kenny Thomas, Olden Polynice, or Greg Ostertag. Or if you like football, we have Lloyd, Merriweather, Sharp, Schumann, and OK Baseball. What do you like? We have those guys too. Jesse Orozco, Frank Arroyo, Jim Barr, Greg Vaughn, and others. Sponsorships are still available at goldrushclassic.org. The Gold Rush Classic is sponsored by Atkins Family Vineyards and the Sheldon Inn on Elk Grove. They're the perfect pairing for any occasion. For sponsorship information, visit goldrushclassic.org.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good.
Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who's hot?
Zach LaVine.
Hey.
Hey.
Sacramento Kings. I think it's the first time we've ever said that. Maybe.
Yeah, well, ever.
Yeah.
World.
Ever. Officially has opted in, making $49 million this year, and also officially proving his statement to you at Media Day last year, correct, that he deserved more money.
They got it.
Yep. Very hot.
He got it. Scott Perry will join us tomorrow at 9:30. We'll talk to him about that. Also, don't forget, Darius Acuff set to join Whitey and Allen sometime around 2:30 today. Matt and Kayla will have coverage of the introductory press conference for all thems around 11:30. So there's that. I'm going to say to you, too. Who's not? Then I'll get to it.
Scotty Scheffler. Watched him this morning. Sudden death. Missed a 2-foot 4-inch putt in the playoff.
Yeah.
Sudden death. He died after this.
Now he's dead.
Yeah, he's.
It was a shot that he was 42 of 42 on prior to that.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
Too much pressure for old Scotty Sheff.
Come on, Scotty Sheff. Wow. Well, I mean,
maybe he was tanking
for the draft pick.
He had a flight to catch. He's like, I don't need to extend this. Let's get out of here.
Just, is what it is. He's still the world's number one.
Okay.
And when it comes to earnings this season, is now I believe he's just passed both Cameron Young and Matt Fitzpatrick with that, what was it, $1.5 million win. He only has, the thing that's interesting about Scheffler, like Fitzpatrick has 3 wins this year. Young has 2. Wyndham Clark has a couple. Chris Gotterup has a couple. Scheffler has 1 win this year. But out of 14 events, he's been top 25 11 times. He's been top 10 7 times, so half of that.
I want winners.
He's still number 1 in the world in winnings this year. But
Is he number 1 in your heart?
Now, you know who's number 1 in my heart, honestly, is number 29.
Fitzpatrick. The other Fitzpatrick.
Alex Fitzpatrick.
I knew you were going to say that.
Who, by the way, was there again. I want to say both, for a while, both he and his brother were in the top 10. Let's see. Matt finished 4th. Alex finished 7th. Like, he kind of, got in on the tour because he and his brother won the team event in New Orleans, and people are like, okay, well, little brother gets it. He's already in the top 30 in winnings, and he's been on the tour I don't even think half the season.
Yeah.
It's a great, it's my favorite golf story of the year.
Efficient, productive, getting it done.
Who else is hot? Scott Perry. Getting A+ here, A+ there, maybe an A- here. That stupid B+ there from all the mock drafty grader people. And he put out his thoughts today.
Monday.
First post-draft Monday motivation thoughts. from Scott Perry. Most people that have achieved great things in life have also endured many failures. One of the sustaining forces in their success was an unwavering faith in the final outcome. In the end, you won't count the number of times that you fell down, but you will cherish the rewards which come to those who endure and embrace each step of their life journey. Sincerely, Scott Perry.
He signed it this time?
Yes, and the comments are great. Really kind of buying into it. Ryan says, please get LaVine off the roster. Sac Kings 916 says, Scott, please, LaVine opt out today. I don't think that's what Scott was trying to get across. I don't think this is about Zach LaVine.
But now that he saw that information from fans, I think that's going to influence him.
Like he might read that and go, hey.
I never thought about that.
I never thought. You know what would be great? Also, have you watched this? Anyone watch this new Larry David Through History thing on HBO? No? I think I might check that out. I don't know. He's doing his
own history?
Yeah, no, like he goes back through, like, I think it's American history. I don't know if it's confined to just America, but like he'll go back in and like he's just Larry David in with like all dressed up like a Ben Franklin type, and he's talking to, the founding fathers and stuff. And
I saw one clip from it. It was like he was in a trench in World War I, and his friend like showed him a picture of his wife, and he's like, she's okay.
Yeah, and then he was playing dead.
Yeah.
And then I think I saw when he was at the signing or the writing of the Declaration of Independence, and he was saying like you should
Does anybody have a pen?
Yeah, right, exactly. Typical Larry David stuff. He said that one of the amendments should be like it should be illegal to publicly stroke your beard. It's just weird looking. He didn't like it, I guess. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. It's a limited run.
I'm breaking the law.
Breaking the law. All right, let's, speaking of breaking the law, let's go streaking, shall we?
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? We're streaking!
All right, streak's pretty low. Dave's at 2. I'm at 0. Chris is at 0. Oof. But Dave, you were trying to extend to 3, and you went with Bobby Witt Jr. That's a good, reliable guy.
Bobby Witt Jr.
On Friday, he got 3 plate attempts, and Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3.
Of course. Thanks, Bob.
Wow. That was great.
Yeah, sorry.
So you're at, yeah.
Sorry, it's over. It's over.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're currently, as of this second,
everybody at 0.
Everybody's at 0.
It can change, though, with Chris and with me. We'll start with me. I took Sal Stewart from the Cincinnati Reds. Sal. Got him 4 times, and Sally Mander got me 1 hit. So I'm at 1. Woo!
Look at that.
On fire.
Unbelievable.
Chris took, it's me, Billy, McGonigal.
McGonigal.
He got up only twice. But he got a hit. So Chris is at 1.
Wow.
So Chris and I are at 1. Dave, you're at 0.
All by myself.
Chris has submitted a pick already. It's going to be Nick Kurtz.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why don't we stick to that game?
Okay.
And I'll go with Henri Bolte.
Henry Bolte. Okay. Well, I'm going to be attending the game, and I'd like to see a hit, and it's going to happen with Jacob Wilson.
Okay, sticking with the A's. Like it.
Anthony?
I'll do an A, too. Let's do Shea Langoliers.
Bangaliers.
Yep.
Let's not ever do that again.
Okay.
That was impressive.
It was.
Practice that?
Don't have to.
Langoliers, or would it be better if his last name was pronounced Langolier? Like French. Shea Langolier. I feel like Langoliers is better, but I also think if it was actually pronounced Langolier, I think we'd think that was better.
What if it was Le Chandelier?
Oh, Le Chandelier?
Yeah.
By the way, why isn't chandelier pronounced chandelier? Isn't it French?
Could be.
I'll bet you the French don't pronounce it chandelier. They probably make fun of us like, oh, chandelier. Stupid American. It's chandelier.
Chandelier. What a weird name.
It is a weird name.
It's a light.
Do you think in the history of the world there's ever been somebody whose first name was Shan and last name? Like Shannon Delier.
Oh, yeah.
And they went by Shan?
Got to be at least one.
It's got to be. What a great college football name. Oh, my God.
What does Chandelier play?
Chandelier is a cornerback. 100% a cornerback. Absolutely.
And punt returner. That's
right. Don't leave. We'll leave the light on for you. Shannon W. Delier. Hey,
quarterback, Virginia Tech.
Right, exactly. Hey, Alan Stiles posted a clip from our show. This
he did?
This looks like circa Media Day. Don't play it?
He's swearing that.
Oh, he does. Alan posted a clip where
Alan swears?
No, LaVine does.
It's a clip of you and I talking to Zach LaVine, and the lighting's phenomenal.
You already looked at it?
Yeah.
You know he swears?
Yeah.
Whereabouts does he swear?
It's an 8-second clip.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it?
So
where
why would Alan post a swear?
Yeah, what's up, Alan?
It's pretty topical.
The swearing or the
all of it?
Where is it like we talk about his money? He's like, yes, I'm underpaid.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let's play it.
Yeah, what's up, potty mouth? MC asking a question. The French were last relevant when?
Well, with their fries.
How about the Open? Ooh, have we? I feel like we've done this one. Mount Frenchmore. Kiss.
Bread.
Bread.
Oh, Kiss has to be on.
Fries has to be on.
Fries has to be on.
Bread, I think, has to be on. Open?
Maybe.
Dressing sucks.
Maybe.
French dressing sucks.
What is that?
I don't know. It's orange and stupid.
Like
you do? It's sweet
but
and
I don't
dumb.
know the last time I had it. But what's in that? Just French stuff?
It's like a baguette and some losing. Surrender yourself to French dressing.
What was the guy?
Oil, vinegar, ketchup, sugar, and seasonings.
How about Stewart?
French Stewart.
Where's he?
You know, the problem is whenever I hear the name French Stewart, all I think about is Jimmy Fallon tanking on Celebrity Jeopardy.
As French Stewart?
Yes, if you remember, like Sean Connery out of the park. By the way, did you see the one I sent you? There was a lot of lines in there I didn't remember.
Yeah, I forgot too.
And then you had Turd Ferguson, Norm Macdonald as Bert
Reynolds.
Thank you. And then like French Stewart's in the middle. He had no chance.
Yeah.
Everything he did, it sucked. So that's how I remember French Stewart, is by somebody else imitating him in a poor way. French.
Yeah, I think it's fries.
Yeah.
Bread. Kiss. I don't know what the fourth one is.
Fries. Oh, French dip. Yeah.
Yeah.
French fries. Kiss. Oh, wait. Didn't we say open?
You did. Do you ever do the French dip without dipping?
No.
Okay.
Do you ever have fondue without fonduing?
What?
Like the best part
is the au jus.
Yes.
Au jus.
And do you know? Would you like to guess the receptacle I use for au jus? You know, they have those little ramekins.
Well, you're a sipper, not a dipper.
I am a sipper, not a dipper. So when I have a French dip, I have a nice hot steaming mug,
like a coffee mug.
Yes, of au jus.
Because you drink.
No, no, I'm not a murderer.
Well, you're a sipper, not a dipper.
I bite,
right?
Then I sip.
Okay, well that's what I mean.
No, you said you.
Oh, the reverse order.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's like pouring the milk in before the cereal.
Okay. Would you ever put the last little bite,
yeah,
and just drop it in, and then scoop it out?
If I knew that I wasn't having any more au jus, yes, maybe I would. But then, I mean, it's just weird. It doesn't float.
Hope floats.
We'll take a break.
Yeah.
Hey, when we come back, free agency begins tomorrow. What can we expect? I'm going to go with signings, but also specifically with the Kings, what can we expect? I don't know. Neither do you, but we will go around the NBA and find out next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-572-3344. That's 800-572-3344.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And right now, new mattresses start at $1,500 during our 4th of July sale. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
And we're live from the living room as Doug eyes up the match day spread. He's reaching for the Buffalo wing. Perfect. Hang on, what's this? Oh, he's gone for a can of Pepsi too. Incredible. What a finish. Sensational combination. Look at the delight on his face. There's no doubt about it. It just tastes better. Match days deserve Pepsi. Food deserves Pepsi. Grab a pack of Pepsi Zero Sugar for today's match. It's poetry in motion.
The stars align in West Sacramento as the A's go head-to-head with the Los Angeles Dodgers for a spectacular summer series starting Monday, June 29th. Celebrate the start of the holiday week with an action-packed series. Be there to witness one of the most highly anticipated matchups of the season. Get your tickets now at athletics.com/tickets. That's athletics.com/tickets.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729 or visit us at powercopiers.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Never good to start out a segment with a public apology, but here we go. Every once in a while you say something, and in 3+ hours of talking a day, you're going to stick your foot in every once in a while, and you never know when that day comes when you say the wrong thing. So hopefully people will give me some grace on this, but who knows? It's my time to go. It's my time to go. I forgot French Bulldog.
Ooh, that's close to home.
It was at home. Like, Gus called me during the break. He listens.
Yeah.
He likes to paw the screen and then throw up.
Yeah.
And I have 2 French Bulldogs at home. We're doing Mount Frenchmore in the last segment, and we're struggling for a 4th. How do you not have the number one breed of dog in America?
Is it?
It has been for about 3-4 years now. Bork, bork. By the way, the number one breed of dog in America, I don't know if all three of them, including Nacho. I know Nacho was one and at least one. I woke up this morning and went to go hop in the shower, and it was like, I don't want to use a war example. I was going to say going around minefields, but there were 3 piles. It's like they all got together in the middle of the night last night. We're like, let's do something fun. One is very recognizable as Nacho because she's a Chihuahua. Mm-hmm. And then either one of the Frenchies had something rough last night, or they both did. I think they all high-paw.
They never go outside? They always go in your
do,
house.
but they just do. It's because I always, look, they go outside 98% of the time, but what does that mean? That means 2% of the time they crap in my house. And I think they all just got together and did like the high pause, like 1, 2, 3, break, and then I'm thinking in the middle of the night where they just all like they go at the same time, yeah. Which is why I always flip the light on before I walk in the bathroom area because you don't want morning squish.
At least they go in the bathroom.
They did in fact go in the bathroom area, but knocked out 2 of the rugs, and then Nacho went on the tile, which is actually preferable because we can just.
Scoop and clean.
Shout out to Frenchies. Sorry about that. Oh, and also, how about toast?
Oh,
we really crapped the bed on this one.
French's mustard.
French's mustard. So I would say what? The Final Mount Frenchmore, French kiss, French fries, French toast, French bulldog. You object to bulldog.
French bread.
Ooh. All right, we'll put that as our poll question today. Bread or bulldog? Who matters more?
You'd have 2 breads with bread and toast, but they're very important.
That is true. And by the way, it's not really toast. What is toasty about French toast, dude? Yeah. It's not toasty. It's mushy. French mush.
French toast is fine. It's good.
All right, we got to get to free agency, but listen.
I don't think I don't order it if I'm at
I don't either.
Breakfast. I like it. I just don't order it.
The delta between, okay, if French toast was an NBA draft comp and you had like the ceiling for French toast would be whatever the food equivalent of a Giannis or a maybe a Scottie Pippen, like a top 20 all-time player. The floor would be like, I don't want to use any former Kings, would be LaFonso Ellis, Darius Miles,
okay,
Corey Kispert.
How did you get LaFonso Ellis?
I don't know. I was just searching and that bing came up. Like French toast can be so terrible. It's so dry, so pointless. But let me tell you, man, if you do it right, if you soak that bread and you choose the right bread, and it's like that custardy, good, quick French toast tip, and then we'll move on. Everybody has in their house, in their freezer, everybody has leftover cartons of ice cream with like not enough for a bowl of ice cream, but just, your kids or your wife or somebody took all but, it's like milk. They leave like a drop in there and like, oh, I left it. Collect it. And then let it melt. And then pour it into a casserole dish, the melted ice cream, whatever flavor you want, and then soak.
Chocolate?
Absolutely. Strawberry, vanilla, chocolate and strawberry.
Mint.
Chocolate, mint. That'd be weird, but yeah.
Bubblegum.
And then soak your bread in that, in the cream and egg and all of that stuff that goes in to ice cream. Soak the bread in the melted ice cream overnight, and you will absolutely love that. And then serve it. You can either serve it with a scoop of vanilla on top, or you can just go syrup and butter, whatever it is. It's a great way. It's a great way to save up for French toast. Use that, and then you don't have to use eggs or nothing else. It's already pre-made. Anyways.
Okay.
We're dealing with a lot of stuff today, man.
A lot of heavy lifting.
Free agency begins tomorrow. Draymond Green just put something out that says coming up tomorrow on the Draymond Green Show. And it was a picture of a bat signal.
Oh.
Now, I guess the question there is,
what does that mean?
Well, the rumor is that the Warriors are trying to get both Anthony Davis from the Wizards and sign LeBron James as a free agent. Who would be Batman and who would be Robin between LeBron and Steph? Steph would be Batman, right? But is that even possible with LeBron?
I don't know. How did it go? I'm trying to remember back with KD and Steph.
Uh-huh. I think
there were some nights, just different nights.
It was like Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
Neither of them was Robin.
Right.
It was just whatever did the thing with whatever. But what is really interesting to me is Draymond Green dropping these dropping this stuff. But also, no secret, Draymond Green and LeBron James share the same agent, Rich Paul. There has to have been and there is a relationship there between all of them. They played for Steve Kerr together in the Olympics. I mean, could LeBron James be going to Golden State?
Yeah, and in theory, could they do this as well without the AD portion? Or is that the necessary part?
No, they absolutely could do it without AD. I believe. I think the Jimmy Butler for the AD idea is the contracts work, and then Golden State would have to add some draft capital to get Anthony Davis, and they have, I think, two future firsts, and then they have either 3 or 4 pick swaps they could work with.
Yeah, and if they end up doing this, and let's say it's the AD, LeBron, Steph, Draymond, it's really good. That's good. Is that team going to be able to beat the Spurs, beat the Thunder, beat whoever else, the T-Wolves, beat the Nuggets?
I was thinking the same thing.
It's good. It's good, really good squad.
Well, you go Curry and AD at 1 and 5. Draymond would be the 4. LeBron would probably just slot at the 3 with Podziemski staying at the 2. I don't know what the hell kind of a bench they'd have.
Horford, Luxembourg, Lindenberg.
Because Porzingis is gone, right?
I don't think yet, but
okay. Well, that'd be even more interesting. Yaxel Lindenberg, they just added. It's a nice NBA ready pick. So the question you have, which is a question I think a lot of us have been thinking about, is let's just for the sake of it, let's just say this happens, right? Is that team beating the Spurs? Is that team beating the Thunder?
Could.
Somebody said it would be the equivalent of like those movies, The Expendables, where like all the Schwarzenegger and Stallone and all that go in there. What's very interesting though about this, Jason, and I don't see Porzingis on the hoops. Maybe he did expire. I don't see Porzingis on the hoops hype list. What I do see, which is incredibly interesting, is that with Draymond Green opting out, that means that as of right now, first off, Draymond Green's out of contract.
Mm-hmm.
Curry and his $62.5 million salary expire at the end of this year. Jimmy Butler and his $57 million salary expire at the end of this year. The only people that the Warriors have on payroll for 27-28, Moses Moody, who will be expiring. Horford is a player option at $7 million. Yaxel Lindenberg, a qualifying offer for Podziemski. Luis Santos at $5 million, and Will Richard at $2.5 million. That's it. They have $34 million as of right now committed the year after next. Boy, does that sound like it's shaping up to be a bye-bye season. That would make a lot of sense if LeBron and Anthony Davis did come over there and then basically was like, we're all out.
I don't know what AD's terms are.
Let's look.
Obviously, it fits close to Jimmy Butler's salary, but
he has 2 more years left. Let me see. Yeah. Anthony Davis at 58 this year, 62.7 next year on a player option, which he will not opt out of. Maybe the Warriors sign him to a new deal. I don't know if they got him. But Anthony Davis also expires next year, which absolutely fits the bill. So Anthony Davis at 58, this year, and I believe that matches a 56.8 for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they'd have to have a clear case of what they're trying to do a little bit longer term, and I'm saying long term, but like even 2 years from now, like if Draymond's opting out, is he signing a 1 year? Is he signing a multi-year? When are they going to talk to Steph about what's next for him? You know, because Steph could end up being one of the very last, in my opinion, like plays for one team. Like that's becoming just so obsolete now.
Yeah,
there's just not that many candidates left. Like Giannis was up there, but that's changed.
Yeah,
you would have thought like Luka would have been like Jokic is not signing his extension.
No,
you know he wants to see what they do there, and then could he be in the Giannis status, like where Giannis has been the last year or so? Could that be the area that Jokic starts to live in?
Well, the Warriors will certainly have a lot of money available.
Yes, they will.
And I can't imagine they're going to go through this massive, crazy rebuild. They got Lendeborg, fine, great, whatever. But then they got to go out and they got to buy a bunch of players.
Yeah.
If they, life after Steph Curry.
Yeah, I mean, if they did that, if they did Jimmy Butler for AD, it's always about AD's health. But LeBron, AD, Steph, that's really good. It's good. It's a really smart team. I don't know if it's enough, but there's always questions with every team.
I mean, you're certainly thinking about health.
Yes.
You know, although Steph, LeBron, Draymond tend to play, they'll get their knocks and bruises here and there, but they haven't been. You know, it's Anthony Davis is the question mark, as he always is. But let's just assume all four are healthy. You add Podziemski, you got Horford and whoever on the bench. Because you're just going to and now they'll probably get a higher level of free agent. I'm talking about minimums and stuff because people are going to want to play there, play for them.
But are minimum guys going to chase that Warrior opportunity potentially, the Heat opportunity? You know,
you can live in San Francisco, you can live in Miami. There'll be something in LA. See what the Clippers do with Kawhi Leonard here. I just am stuck on whether or not if everything went right for the Warriors health wise. And they had those four guys. They beating the Thunder? They beating the Spurs? Hell, are they beating the Nuggets, the Rockets? I mean, they're in the mix.
So.
I think. I think with the latter two, I think so too. You think they're what about the Thunder and Spurs though?
I don't know. I mean, again, now we get down to matchups. I think consistency of what the Thunder have done for the last 3 seasons now, having the best record 3 years in a row. There's one championship in there, and there's a couple of Western Conference Finals appearances. I feel like everything the Thunder have done is to go after the Spurs.
Yeah.
It's like these two teams are doing it to compete against one another. Is there like an obstacle in there a weakness that maybe Denver hits better against OKC or Spurs or the Lakers or the Rockets or Warriors? Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know how it's going to be a matchup thing. Whereas, for example, in the finals, I think the Thunder would have beat the Knicks, but I think the Knicks were the right team to play.
That's
the Spurs.
Right. Styles make fights. I agree with you.
So it just, the Thunder probably could have had back-to-back titles, but they didn't get past the Spurs.
And when you look at the Spurs coming this year, they're going to have a year's more experience. Derek Harper's going to be in his second year. Derek Harper. Obviously, Castle coming into his own should be pushing for an all-star berth next year. Who knows? You'd like to think Fox will have a bounce back. He's got a lot to prove to a lot of people now. He's going to have heard the noise. Wemby, another year of development, both body and mind, but he's still very, very, very young. I mean, they are the favorites to win the title next year as of right now. Just when it kind of goes back to bring it back to Sacramento. It just kind of goes back to the point that there's really no point in talking about contention this year in any way, shape, or form. Talent, but also, my God, it is just a slaughterhouse in the West with the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Timberwolves. I don't know. They added LaMelo Ball. They've lost some guys too, though. I don't know what the hell to make of them. The Blazers seem to be on the rise. The Suns were 8 games above 500. They just grabbed Miles Bridges.
Yeah, I'm not sure about what they're doing.
I don't know what they're mad at. They're Ishbia-ing right now.
It still feels like that infancy of, we talked about the new owner syndrome, and he's done some things where he probably was too aggressive at the beginning or calling a shot, then they fail. And then they just keep trading future assets to win a little bit more possible. Again, it's not a team that's good enough, but it's good.
I think they got, look, we have to acknowledge the Miles Bridges, triple size elephant in the room in acquiring him. So we're not
right, but it's about what he does.
It's about what he does on the floor. I think from a basketball standpoint, I like Connor Gillespie. I like some of the guys they gave up, but they're a better team with Miles Bridges.
I think so.
I think Miles. Look,
they gave away some really good shooting.
They did,
and the Hornets are going to shoot the ball well. They already got good shooters in Kobe White, Con Knippel. They add Grayson Allen. They add Royce O'Neal.
I like Devin Booker.
Nas Reed also they added.
Yeah.
But the Suns, Booker, great.
With guys like Dylan Brooks and Miles Bridges, they'll
be tough.
They'll be tough. And then I like Kamal Malawak, the rookie last year. And between him and Mark Williams, those are two big slabs of beef in the middle. I'm not saying those Suns are going to contend for the title because they're not. I think they're going to be a tough out. I'd be surprised if they didn't win 45 the way, somewhere between 42 and 47 wins, I think. Right around there, which is still, that's successful enough. As we said, Portland's on the rise. What am I missing here? And then you've got the Warriors doing whatever they're doing. By the way, the Mavericks and Grizzlies got better. You know how I feel about the Utah Jazz. I really think as it stands right now, the two clear bottom teams in the West are the Pelicans and the Kings. Am I missing somebody? Do you disagree? You want me to go to a team?
I mean, Memphis has a ways to go too. Though I like their offseason.
Yeah.
But they got a big climb from 25 and they lost, Jaren Jackson Jr. But I like what they did in the draft though.
I think with the Grizzlies, my big question is going to be who's your point guard?
Yeah, and I'm assuming it's Ja, but
I'm assuming it's not.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think there's a taker for him?
I think there's a better chance of DeMar DeRozan being on this team next year than Ja
Really?
Morant being.
Where's he going?
Who, DeMar? I don't know. That might be a buyout, but it sounds like that ship has completely sailed.
I just feel like there's not a lot. I mean, look, he is a good player when he's playing, but I just don't know that there's a lot of teams that need a point guard.
I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you. In fact, I was reading to you earlier. I don't know if I still have it or not, but right here. Ja Morant next team odds. The Miami Heat at 2-1. They are the favorite. The Raptors at 5-2. The Rockets at 3-1. The Magic at 4-1. The Bulls at 6-1. The Heat at 8-1. I imagine one of those teams, and by the way, I got a sneaky, smelly suspicion it's going to be Miami. I actually agree with that. Because because the salary cap does not apply to the Heat.
Buyout.
It's what it would have. I think that's what it would have to be, some sort of decision there. But then now it's who's Memphis going with? I don't know. I like Coward, Wells, Boozer, Edey. They now add Beef Stew. They added Kareem Lopez. I feel like I'm forgetting one other guy. But that's going to be a team, as we talked about. You're coming away with some bruises if you're playing them. You know how I feel about the Jazz. I don't think they'll contend, but I think they're going to be they're my Spurs of this year in the sense that I think they're going to be a lot better than they were last year. And then I think Dallas is really intriguing. Kyrie Irving should be back, and hey, when Kyrie Irving plays, he's a pretty darn good player. Cooper Flagg will now be in his second year at 19 years old. And I thought he had a very good rookie year. Now it gets a little interesting after that. They got Morez Johnson out of Michigan. As of right now, they still have Klay Thompson, Lively, Max Christie. I don't think they're a great team, but I think they'll be improved.
Well, and they've been rumored. Again, these are rumors of, could they be in the Kawhi sweepstakes, maybe a P.J. Washington, Klay Thompson trade. The Kawhi part, too, is interesting. Kawhi to Toronto, possibly. Mm-hmm. What do the Clippers look like if they're doing that? Free agency is fun. It's fun for us, but man, this thing changes so rapidly, and some of these teams' complexions of what we think they're going to be can change here if they get really active and make some trades and sign some big names.
By the way, Cooper Flagg and Kawhi Leonard, wing defense-wise, would be incredibly interesting. Let's see. Masai Ujiri, as you mentioned, looking to get Kawhi Leonard as well. We talked about the Warriors. And as far as the Kings go, again, just to recap, they are currently over the second apron. That should be fixed here in the next day to a few days as soon as all this opens up, as they're expected to waive DeMar DeRozan to get below the tax in both aprons. Would be convenient if they're going to do that, if they could do that before 9:30 a.m. tomorrow when Scott Perry joins us, so we could talk to him about that.
And then maybe they had the money to get Achua.
Yeah, maybe they have the money.
It's not like they'd have a ton of money.
Yeah, exactly. They're not going to have a ton of money, but would they be able to bring him back? And would he be willing to come back on a kind of a smaller, like we're not paying Achua $20 million.
No, it felt like he earned himself a better contract than potentially what the Kings. But sometimes it's about your atmosphere and your scenario. And the Kings did want him, and I believe he liked it here, and so he did produce here. And I think there's a need for him.
But as I have been saying with Zach LaVine going into this year, I just want to continually remind everybody that contract year NBA player is a real thing. Now, I'm not trying to disrespect Precious Achua. This could be fit. It could be minutes, opportunity. I think that all plays into it. But just be wary of that contract year and what happens during that. Much as like I said, I think magically Zach LaVine's going to have some really phenomenal games for this club this year. And I don't know that there's anything he can do to get the fans on his side. Like if Zach LaVine opens up and he averages 44 points a game in the first week.
Yeah, fans would be loving that.
I would think so.
Yeah.
But I think there'd be, and I wouldn't be one of these, by the way, but I do think there'd be some that are like, yeah, great, meaningless. Trade him now. Right, exactly. Trade him while he's hot. We'll take a break. When we come back, final half hour of the program. What's on deck? And we got a lot on deck for you. And then we will crosstalk with Matt and Kayla. Matt, the dongle thief.
Will he return it today?
Will he?
Yeah.
Great question.
We want to know.
Asking questions, getting answers. We'll get to it next.
Like and subscribe to the Sactown Sports 1140 YouTube channel at Sactown Sports 1140 to get the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross, Matt and Kayla, and the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Alan Stiles on demand and at your fingertips. Get your fix of the Sacramento Kings, 49ers, Giants, Athletics, NFL, NBA, and the latest in sports and entertainment all in one place at Sactown Sports 1140 on YouTube. Your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Skeeter here, my card. Field Tech, Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District. I never met a Culex terrasalis I didn't want to smack. That's Latin for mosquito. Hey, it's time again to fight the bite. Time to protect yourself from West Nile virus by applying insect repellent. Once a week, drain stagnant water and report dirty green swimming pools. Ew. They're breeding grounds.
The Sacramento Yellow Mosquito and Vector Control District reminds you it's time to fight the bite.
My card never gets old.
For more information or to report problems, go to fightthebite.net.
We've seen every kind of golf swing, some smooth, some, let's just say, innovative. And that's why Hagen Oaks offers Total Game Fitting. The TrackMan-powered player performance studio shows what your swing is really doing. Ping's Ballnamic Ball Fitter finds a ball that behaves. The Hagen Oaks Putter Fitting Studio helps turn almost into yes. And FootJoy's 3D foot scanner builds stability from the ground up. At Hagen Oaks, we don't judge your game, we fix it. Hagen Oaks Golf Complex. Better fit, more fun. Fulton Avenue at Business 80.
You know, I used to think all money managers were the same until I spoke with Fisher Investments.
Really? How different are they?
Fisher's investment counselors are dedicated to service, not sales, keeping clients up to date on their portfolio.
Well, they probably just invest in a bunch of mutual funds like I do.
Nope. They build a tailored portfolio based on their clients' personal goals, helping them stay on track for a comfortable retirement.
Well, they must make commissions selling products.
Actually, Fisher doesn't sell any commission-based products. They're a fiduciary, and they believe that's a conflict.
Then they have some kind of complex fee structure.
Nope. Fisher has a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of their client's portfolio. So they do better when their clients do better.
It sounds like Fisher really is different.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Fisher Investments. Clearly different wealth management. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Oh, last 30 of the program. Just a reminder. Hey, how's the best of going? Any idea?
Best.
Why do I feel like that's going to end up like Wednesday? We're going to get up. We're going to be like, hey, we need you guys for about 4.5 hours.
Replay Tuesday, Wednesday show.
Ooh, we will be observing 4th of July both Thursday and Friday of this week.
I'm going to observe it.
Are you going to observe it like from a rooftop?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
From behind trees.
I will actually. This part Richie hates because he's like, don't tell him you're leaving. They'll find out. I will be technically out of the country on the 4th.
Is that right? Have you ever been out of the country?
I don't know that I have.
What does technically mean?
Well, I'm going to be
en route.
No, I'll be there. I get there on the 3rd. I'll be at a little island off Cancun, right, which is Florida side of Mexico.
Okay,
but there's also like so many freaking Americans there too. And I'm very curious if they do
freaking Americans.
All these freaking Americans, man.
Every time I've gone to the Azores to visit family, my immediate family here is like, we can't be gone on the 4th.
Really?
Like, they refuse to miss the 4th of July in the U.S.
Well, there's a big one. It's 250.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's going to be some sort of like fireworking. I'll bet you there will be.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we're like a 30-minute ferry ride away from Cancun, but you can still see it. So I'm wondering if they're going to do some sort of 4th of July display down there. They have fireworks in Mexico. I think they do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
A lot of people seem to like fireworks.
I'll tell you what almost happened is I was very close to being in England for the 4th. In England for the 250th anniversary of America, which
so close
would have been hilarious. Just the amount of crap talk. This could have been you guys. Oh, hold on. I gotta move him. That would be. Wait, which way? This way? No. This way.
Other way.
This way?
Yeah. Yep. Keep it going.
Forgot our. Keep going?
Yeah, if you want him right behind you.
Well, I'm saying I want you to be able to see him. Is he?
All right. Yeah, you're good now.
Is he like right above me?
He's over your shoulder. I mean, when I'm on, he's not. But when I turn my mic off,
then he's right above me, like my head, his head.
No, it's like. Like here.
If I put Zach LaVine behind my,
I think that your head would cover his head.
Okay, there's a word for that. Anyways, we have a cutout of Zach LaVine. So in celebration, and we're observing.
Yes,
we're not celebrating, but it's
opting in.
Zach LaVine opt-in observed.
Yes,
by the way,
opt-in observed day.
World Cup round of 32 continues today. Canada. Escaped yesterday with they got through. They're in the round of 16. I think
round of 32. Yeah,
I think the first time ever they've made it that far. I think I heard that. Brazil versus Japan at NRG Stadium in Houston. Germany and Paraguay, not one Guay. It's a Paraguay.
There's a pair of them.
That'll be at Gillette Stadium in Boston, Foxborough. And then the Netherlands versus Morocco at Estadio, whatever the hell that says, from Guadalupe.
Okay.
Mexico. So you got not one, not two. You got three. And by the way.
We have to wait on Team USA.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait. Yeah, what are they, July 1st, I think?
Wednesday.
Yeah. So, But this is it, man. You lose here. There's no. By the way, shouldn't there be like a losers bracket for the World Cup? That'd be kind of fun.
Would you care? Nobody cares.
I mean, I think they have like.
If USA lost to Bosnia, Herzegovina, and then they're on to the next. You're like, you want to watch that again?
Well, don't they have a second and third, or a third and fourth place, or second and third place game, or something like that? I thought they had like a consolation.
Maybe at the
match.
very end, that one, but
I mean, here's what you do. You do like college World Series. Hey, well, let's switch up the World Cup. You do College World Series style. You have the winners bracket, and then you lose, but you got to go to the losers bracket.
Okay.
And then in the final, right, the loser bracket, in order to win the championship, you have to beat the winners twice. That's how they do College World Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like it? You think it's fine
So
the way
if you
it
went
is?
undefeated all the way through,
and
then
you lost the next
jokester
two.
team came in and beat you twice.
Well, the jokester team would have to get all the way through the losers bracket, and then they got to turn around and beat. You know how hard it is to beat somebody twice.
So then
in a row?
USA could have lost to Turkey, and then this, and then still win it.
Yeah,
I want winners.
You
I want
want
undefeated.
winners.
Let's go.
I want winners. All right. You also have Wimbledon.
It's underway today. Tomorrow, Serena.
Yeah, that's going to be, can I say I hope it's going to be exciting? I hope it's not like David Lee Roth.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like someone that's been that good wouldn't risk that. But I guess the argument would be, David Lee Roth was on top of the world at one point, and Vince Neil and all these people we talked about early in the show that it's a rough listen to now.
There are a handful of Americans in the Wimbledon. Being that you are a far bigger tennis guy than I am, let's put Jason Ross on the spot here and play a game of Guess the Letter. So we're going to start with already advancing with his win over Vukic, Jay Brooksby. Any idea what the J stands for?
Oh, guess the letter. Okay. That's Jackson.
Jackson Brooksby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Sounds right to me. They don't even let you click on their profile. Jensen Brooksby. You know what? I'm going to give it to you, Jason.
No.
No? Jensen, Jackson, those are the same thing.
Okay.
The Jensen Ross.
Yes.
All right. E. Nava. Already lost. E-N-A-V.
Oh, I know what that is. Already lost? Eliminated.
You are correct.
8 out of 10.
Eric.
Eric. Let's see. Emilio. Okay. Emilio. All right, play along at home, everybody. E. Quinn.
Ethan.
Quinn. You're going to go with Ethan. Anthony.
Evan.
Ethan Quinn is correct. Jason Ross knows what he's talking about. And that wasn't a guess because Ethan, you'd be like Eric or something. You know what I'm saying? It would be Ethan.
Like I did on the one before.
Yeah. T. Paul. T. Paul. Not T-Pain. T. Paul. T. Paul.
Tad.
That's crazy.
Not Tadpole, Tadpole.
Timothy.
And I'll say Tage.
Tage.
The answer is Tommy Paul.
Oh, man.
By the way, great name. Tommy Paul. B. Nakashima. Americans in Wimbledon, do you know who the hell they are? B. Nakashima.
Brett.
Ben.
Brody. Brandon Nakashima. Nobody gets points there. All right, moving on. Americans at Wimbledon. M. Zhang. Zheng. M. Zhang. Americans at Wimbledon. How well do you know them? Jason Ross.
Michael
Zhang.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Morris. And Michael Zhang. Well done. Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
L. Tien. T-I-E-N.
Lou.
I was going to say Louis. I'll say Larry. Larry Tien. Lerner. L-E-A-R-N-E-R. Lerner Tien. That's a pretty cool name.
Not have got that one.
And then I'm sure I'm missing a couple, but got a M. Dam.
How do you spell damn?
D-A-M-M. As and just one damn, not like Flo in Good Times where she goes, damn.
And it's M?
M as in Mufasa.
So I'm going to go with
Madame. M. Dam.
Major.
Major Dam. I'm going to go with
I'm going to go with Mason.
Mason Dam, Major Dam, Michael Dam. And the winner is Marty Dam. Marty Dam.
Shooting air balls today.
Do you know your Wimbledons? Wow. By the way, we should all apologize. And I think by way of apologizing, by the way, we will Jensen Brooksby is from Sacramento. Yep.
Shout out.
That's rough.
My bad.
Our bad. By the way, we knew that. We were just playing around.
The greater Sacramento
area.
Where do you go to high school?
You know what? We're going to do a whole thing on
let's do a profile.
Let's do a whole bio on Jensen Brooksby right now as our way of apologizing. Jensen Tyler, JT to his friends.
Went to Jesuit?
Went to Jesuit High. I feel like this is going to get more and more embarrassing as we go on. I thought you were saying that.
Oh, I'm guessing.
Let's see. He's named after racing driver Jensen Button. He enrolled in Baylor. Come on, where's early life? Damn it. Performance timeline. What a garbage. Come on, we got to do better on the Wikipedia page here.
Control F.
But it says born in Sacramento. But let's see. Jensen Brooksby probably did go to Jesuit High School. Jensen Brooksby went to, he was born in Carmichael?
Wow. Carmichael Jensen? He's one of your own.
He had to have gone. To Jesuit.
I found where he went.
Where'd he go?
He went to an online accredited private school called Laurel Springs High School.
Oh, is this one of those like you kind of rolled through to?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because he was traveling a lot for tennis.
Oh, he played at Baylor. Wow,
Carmichael Jensen.
We didn't even. Gosh, it's bad. Sorry. All right,
CJ.
I'd like to JT. Oh, Carmichael Jensen.
Yeah.
I think it's JT. I'd like to apologize
JT?
to JT. Is they said that was his nickname, didn't they? That he's known
Jensen Brooksby is JT.
Yeah,
guy from Scrubs.
Yeah, because his real name
JD.
Real name is something.
I don't want no Scrubs.
Where are you here? Jensen Tyler.
Okay.
JT
Brooksby.
Apologies to the entire Brooksby family. We love you and are here to support you, and would love to have Jensen on the show.
Yep.
You know what? Sometimes
Live from Wimbledon.
Sometimes stumbles and mistakes create new the relationships and friends. So
this is one of those.
And we are honestly at this point, as we go to break, we are going to put Jensen Brooksby on our honorary Mount Frenchmore.
Yeah.
Just to do it. Nothing to do with it, but we're going to put him in there. We're going to fit him in. We'll take a break. When we come back, crosstalk with Matt, George, and Kayla right after this.
You thought Carmichael Dave was done with his food and movie analogies? Think again.
You know what Bad News Bears was? Bad News Bears was the McDonald's double cheeseburger of baseball movies. Like, hey man, I'll eat it. It's good. I enjoyed it. Not my top 10 of fast food burgers, but I got nothing bad to say about the McDonald's double cheeseburger. It's come through the clutch.
Your local sports leader, Sactown Sports 1140.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55-plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. As many of you know, my song Winning Streak is about my own personal struggles with addiction.
I first sought help for my addiction at 14 years old. Start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org. The real you is worth recovery. Choose Change California provides access to proven treatment options for addiction to opioids and stimulants. ChooseChangeCA.org. This is your chance to recover your life.
Progressive presents the Museum of You.
We begin our tour with a unique piece, a relic from the early big screen television era. Remarkable. Next, we find a juicer, which historians believe has only ever been used once. And finally, compact discs from the emo era. A rare find indeed.
Some things should be history, but until then, you could protect what's important to you and save by bundling your auto insurance with a renter's policy from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Today on the pod, we're talking to Megan, trapeze artist and Scratchers enthusiast. So, Megan, what do you like about playing Scratchers?
Well, they're easy to play when I'm hanging around.
Oh, okay. Like when you're relaxing?
No, like when I'm hanging on the trapeze. I swing upside down, then do a quadruple somersault, all while playing Scratchers. Watch this. Ta-da!
Unbelievable.
I know, right?
Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase player claim.
Today, we tip our wrench to Rock Auto customer Dylan.
I actually used to manage a parts department for a car dealership, and we would get stuff from Rock Auto if I couldn't get it from my dealership suppliers. You pick the year, you go through all the drop-down menus, and it just makes it really easy to navigate and see what you want. Like a wheel bearing, for instance, for a Corvair that I have. Rock Auto's catalog made it really easy to find that specific one that I was looking for.
All the parts your car will ever need, Rock Auto.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
As we roll into summer, there's a new opportunity for you to get a new truck at a great monthly payment at Folsom Chevrolet. At Folsom Chevy, they're now offering 0% financing for 5 years on every new 2026 Silverado half-ton in stock. 0% financing on a two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, LT, RST, high country, you name it. Together, let's drive. Must finance with GM on approved credit, $16.67 per 1,000 finance. Cannot be combined with other offers. Ends July 7, 2026.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
You're like a proud father.
Well.
Oh, I didn't get the blue memo. Sorry.
Yeah, Mondays are
Baby Blue Boys.
Blue days at Sactown Sports.
We all wore red one afternoon, the Drive guys and myself, but
Did you?
Matt was out on that.
Yeah.
He wore brown.
Guess you know what show I gravitate towards more, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't true.
Morning show Matt, they call me.
Him and Alan are buds.
You're welcome.
No, you don't. There's
Wait,
no
brand new.
dongle.
There's no you're
I bought him
welcomes.
brand new dongles.
Why do you buy him a new one?
Because he's gonna cry about it, so I got him brand new
Cry
ones.
about having my stuff stolen. That's crying.
Took my dongle.
Ooh, it's like so shiny.
I took great care of it.
Shiny dongle.
The other one's already on.
The other one's already on.
This doesn't.
You don't have to open it.
Doesn't make up for it.
Look
Okay.
at that.
No, I'm just saying we're even now.
Oh, okay.
But you still got it coming.
Okay.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Your mockery.
Shamockery.
Your Travis Shamockery.
I easily could have lied, and I didn't.
What do you want?
He didn't.
Is
That's
that,
respectable.
Is that
That's
when,
respectable.
I was in Seattle. I could have lied and dipped out, baby.
Yeah.
Someday you will have this same conversation with young Arthur, and he's going to say, "But Daddy, I told the truth about chopping
And you know
down
what we say?
the forest."
Thank you. That's very good.
You say,
But
"I'm
you're still
glad
in
you
trouble.
told." There you go, Kayla. Thank you for telling the truth. That's good. Would have been worse if you hadn't.
You might have got out of it because I think Brendan thought he did it. He actually did.
He did?
Yeah, because he had taken the headsets the day before.
Oh,
but
I don't do that to my teammates. That's right. I take the high road. I'm not one for revenge either, you know?
No, that's not true. Shout out, by the way, to, I don't know the name of this casino in Reno, but you can always count on Reno. Came up on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe the best combo I've ever, not Facebook Memories.
They're selling?
I was like,
12 years ago, I posted a photo. I don't know why I was in Reno, but there was a combo at some casino. 2 hot dogs.
what?
And a tiki punch combo for $3.
That is really random.
And if you want it with fries and a tiki punch, $5.
And wait, the punch was with it, and it only cost $5?
Have you ever? Well, actually, wait. Would you? Do you know what tiki punch is?
It's like a rum, right?
No, it's.
Oh.
Not, I mean, totally understandable guess. I don't know if that's just a California thing or not. But do you know what? Are you familiar with Shasta sodas?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
Shasta.
Shasta is tiki punch is a version of Shasta that's like the red.
Yeah.
Carbonated, punchy, like Tahitian treat. It's their version.
Yum.
It's the generic version. Yeah, exactly. We would often stains though. If you spill it.
Oh, I know. I've
Stains.
had
They
one.
sold it for $3 because it probably cost them like $1.
$1.
God, I don't know what we were doing in Reno, but the wife and I were. We must have been
Look at that.
ready for something. My goodness.
How much younger is she than you?
6 years.
Okay.
A little over 6 years.
Look at Jason. He's just grinning. He's smart. He's got a smart
Got a birthday coming up August 28th. As a
Look
matter
at
of fact.
you.
She does. Yeah.
Or her.
Well, mine's on the 11th. We're both
Are you
born-
guys the same sign?
No, she is. I think a Virgo.
He hates it when I talk signs.
I am a Leo. I'm right in the middle of Leoing. I'm a lion. Anyway, welcome back.
Hello.
You guys will have a very special show today. You guys will have coverage of the press conference
The press conference is live.
You guys, people will all be tuned in to hear that.
and react together.
We'll hear it live. We'll do it live.
What are you hoping to hear today? What are you looking for?
Because we've kind of already heard all of them speak, especially Darius. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting if they do dig a little bit more into like the defensive thing in terms of like the media and how he handles that.
I want Perry to declare Acuff a day one starter.
Yeah.
Declare it.
Well, you know he's gonna
say,
be.
Doug, he's starting tomorrow.
You know he's gonna start.
He better be. Next
What
to
are the
LaVine.
options?
We don't even know who else is going to be a point guard on this team.
Malik.
Killian Hayes?
Russ.
Devin Carter.
Russ?
I don't even know if he'll be here.
No.
Hey, that Acuff Zach LaVine backcourt though.
You gonna make a song? We were.
That would be a good one.
I was telling him over the weekend. You know, there's a surprising amount of things that rhyme with both Darius and Acuff.
Yeah.
This is the dawning of the age of Darius.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Other teams aren't going to be able to bury us. That's just Darius. Acuff, tough, rough stuff, gruff.
The right Acuff.
Who did that?
Craig in Wisconsin.
It was
Who's at the point guard?
Darius Acuff. That's the second new kids. We had somebody in here
Hanging
saying
tough.
hanging tough with Darius Acuff.
I love that. That's a good one too.
Whoa, Darius Acuff. Yeah, see?
Just hanging tough.
Come on, Whitey. And by that I mean Whitey Gleason.
Oh,
Afternoon.
okay.
I wasn't just a general. Come on,
That
Whitey.
might be up my alley.
Yeah. Yeah. What? The new kids?
Well, all of that.
All of that.
Either of them.
Up your alley.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm here.
Are they still new?
I think they're just the
They're new
adults
kids.
on the block.
Yeah.
And are they still on the block?
The old men on the block.
Around the corner.
Remember we were talking the other day about how I have no memory at all, but I remember random stuff.
That's scary.
I still know the complete rap to I don't even remember the new kid No More Games. Remember the song No More Games? I still know that rap. I don't even know.
Prove it.
That's how I am with Waterfalls with TLC.
Let me see how I can do it in one breath, and then we'll do roll celebrity birthdays here. Hold on. No more games, boys. So what you saying? Peep the deepness because Donnie ain't playing. Listen to the quickness as I kick this. I'm on a mission, so I listen as I dismiss all this negativity by taking a stand because we're 5 bad brothers from the B-Town land. Won't sell it, so to get the hell out, we'll do it our way. Don't give a damn about what critics say. Said we couldn't last, said our time would pass, said we're just a flash, but we're still kicking ass. The D-O-N-N-I-E, the W-A-H-L to the B-E-R-G has spoken, and now the games will cease. And to you non-believers, I say peace. Stop playing those games. Thank you.
Nice
if you got it wrong, no one would have known.
Why do I remember that?
It's kind of offbeat.
You know what?
You could have said anything.
Offbeat. Well, I'm doing it to entertainment tonight. Yes.
Are you?
Yes. Celebrity birthdays. Brought to you by Matt George. Don't be a thief. Back to you.
On this date, in what year did the movie Ratatouille come out?
Ratatouille.
I know it. Well, I'm going to say somewhere around 2000. It's either like 01 or 08. The reason I know is because I was giving away tickets to it. It was a late night shift at either Quad or here, and I pronounced it Ratatouille. And somebody had to call and correct me on that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say 08. Ratatouille.
09.
I'm going to say it's 2004.
I think I was in first grade. I think it's 2007.
We have a correct answer. It goes to Anthony Lucas, 2007.
Secretly, he loves that.
Coming to America.
Oh, that's a great.
America. I feel good.
Eddie Murphy.
1996?
93.
94.
92.
Anthony's closest. Wrong decade, 1988.
Dang.
Wow.
Magic Mike.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
really like that kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
right.
I don't.
love that kind of stuff.
Was it? By the way, did Mike
That movie
actually,
rocks.
Did he actually know magic?
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I thought there'd be
Was there like a rabbit?
Alakazam.
That was not a hat.
I don't know. Magic Mike 2000.
That's what I was going to say. 2000.
I don't like that kind of stuff either, Kayla. I'm with you.
I just like Thunder Down Under. It's like, ugh.
Or younger than that.
Whatever.
Not into any of that.
They're too busy.
06.
Matt's closest, 2012. Happy birthday to Kawhi Leonard.
35.
Kawhi. Shout out Jody Bacon.
35.
30. It's probably 35. I'll say 36.
Is he that old?
Yeah.
It's like 33.
34.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Kayla Anderson, 35. Happy birthday, Colin Jost.
Oh. Scarlett Johansson.
43.
Boy. Is he really?
Oh.
Yeah. 42.
He looks like he's in his 20s.
Yeah. Baby face.
I'll just go 40. Big 4-0.
46.
Who said 43?
I said 42.
I said 43.
Your closest, 44.
Let's go.
Oh.
Hooray.
Colin Yost. Rhymes with toast.
It does.
Coming up today, guys.
Presser. I'm 11.
Reactions. Scott Perry.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm in.
Coming up next, Matt